halfway through. I fixed the audio issues halfway through last
Yeah.
Yes. But remember, this is not a professional production run by a team of people who are all salaried and also have an animated film that was $100 million budget or something like that.
I just got off the phone with Amazon. They have some requests. They want us to get rid of Killian, like, entirely. Get rid of him. That's the only change. That's all the only issue. They want him dead. So, we're good.
I'm going to tweet it out, and then I will forget about the chat. Chat, you can let me know if there's anything wrong with the stream now, so then I'll actually see it instead of like 2.5 hours in where I had this camera, I pick up the audio and the microphone, so that's why you were getting 2 sets of audio from Reed last time.
The double whammy.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Almost did an at everybody on Twitter. That would have been good.
Think of the entirety of Twitter.
I think somebody do as you did.
Could you imagine if that was a feature on Twitter and how
awful?
Only Jack Twitter could use it.
I would love if the CEO would just do it like when he gets bored or tired sometimes.
Yeah.
She's just like, hey everybody, if you feel lonely, it's like come on.
I almost
MySpace?
MySpace, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, I almost pinged everybody in one of our servers with the fucking Eric Yeager speech.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I had a picture of the face. And I was like, I shouldn't, because I don't know how many people in this server are going to watch Attack on Titan, and I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, it's
no problem, Oz Queen. You enjoy. Whoever's here to watch and enjoy. Otherwise, this is for our records and documentations of the wonderful storytelling that goes on inside the world of Xenia. So, we are going to hit the intro.
Whoa!
That's crazy. Well, what if I left mine at home?
Well, guess somebody else gets to tell it today.
Alright.
Welcome to session 2 of our Xenia D&D livestream campaign. Last time was really exciting, so I want you to tell me about it. What happened last time?
What did
happen
last time?
We picked a fight with a wizard lizard. I don't care if he's actually that we're calling him that now.
That's fine.
Unless anyone else has any opinions otherwise, I'm welcome to workshop it.
No, wizard lizard's good for me.
Okay.
Okay.
He ran away
Okay.
into a spooky portal.
Okay.
I got the party to go in it.
Yeah, after finding an old man and debating for like 20 minutes on whether or not to go in, they goaded everyone except Hadrian to go in.
Which is impressive, by the way, because like the score was 4 people saying don't go in the portal and 2 people saying go in the portal, and the 2 people won.
Amazing how that happens in D&D. That's really incredible.
Yeah. And so while we were away, the wizard lizard showed back up and has basically charmed Hadrian, the one guy who left, into signing a contract and going to find the old man that we kept alive and sent on his way.
Nice guy. He seems nice.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, wherever else.
Portal,
Yeah.
we charged into what appeared to me as like the feeding grounds of a castle of vampires, because there were like hundreds of people penned up, and there were vampires about, and so we tried our best to free them.
Yeah.
And we freed most of them, at least in that room.
Some of us.
We also managed to, anger whoever was in charge of the vampire castle.
Yeah, seemingly a terrifying vampire lord.
Maybe a witch, I don't know.
And then Reed proceeded to destroy all my hopes and dreams by telling me that by everyone escaping and me destroying the control mechanism to shut down the portal, I stranded 50 people left.
Yeah.
In the vampire keep.
It happens.
Some of us might have also maybe almost died, or at least gotten a lot closer than they would have liked in the attempt. So that happened.
That was terrifying.
All right.
Yeah, we killed a dude. We killed we deleted 2 people, and then killed a noble vampire, and that was fun.
Good.
Because he deserved it.
I mean, did
Yeah,
he
he-
get like trampled? Was it really you killing him?
No, it was Far
Yeah,
burning
I
him
think
alive.
Far got the killing blow on him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, Abel tackled him, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah, Far just flaming sphered him to death.
Alright, and yeah, so that's kind of where we
Yeah.
left off.
He only got tackled into the portal, so that happened.
Great. Yeah. You guys nailed it.
I was about to say, is there anything we're forgetting?
No?
A lot of
Anything
combat.
up. But
Yeah.
what I will say is we join Adrian first.
Oh no!
You get him right off the bat.
Oh no!
You've tracked down this fellow individual, and he's trying to find his way back to Iron Hollow. What do you do?
I'm like right behind him, right?
Yeah, and he has no idea you're there.
I didn't expect you to start with me. I just want to tap him on the shoulder and ask him maybe we should wait for the party to get back.
Oh, I didn't even just sneak up on me there. That's what's that?
Maybe we should wait for the party before you journey back to Iron Hollow.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think I was getting a bit turned around myself. That's probably a really good idea. I appreciate you coming to get me like that. I thank you. Thank you. All right. The two of you turn and go to return back to the cave. Inside the cave, a multitude of people are now rushing as fast as they can outside the cave. A horde of about 300 different types of races and beings are trying to force their way out of what was once their previous holding cells as well for many of them. It is sweaty. It is smelly. It is claustrophobic. And it is extremely dim light as the stampede of people are getting outside as fast as possible. What does everybody inside the cave want to do?
So I was standing at the top of the stairs with a torch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be kind of directing people through the illusory wall so that we can make some room in here.
Give
I'm
me
gonna-
a performance check.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna like get off to the side of the room, try and get away from, get some breathing room, and also light a torch to light up the main room.
You got it.
Upon landing back after being shoved into that room through the portal, Killian's gonna sit up and not finding Hadrian waiting for them because he's the only guy who left and he owes him money and a job. He'd like to go see if he can see where he went to.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check. With your two, you're trying to talk to people, but the frantic screams and yells in a multitude of different languages of individuals being absolutely thrilled at freedom, not really paying attention much to you, Mahua. They're just sort of, as best you can, you're holding your ground, and as people are bumping into you, you're kind of shoving them aside, and no one's really listened to you very well. With that, too.
Far is what you kind of see is him just kind of gesture, and then all the torches, one by one, get twice as bright. So it's 40 feet of bright light and then 40 feet of dim light just to fill up the room.
And that causes a lot more people to lessen their panic because now they can see, take things in, and people have already exited out at this point now. It's seeming a little more stable in the panic of what's happening.
That is a 14 on Killian's perception check.
You don't seem to see him anywhere, but it's tough to see anything with all the dust that's being kicked up and the panic that's going on right now. You can't seem to find him anywhere. You did notice the rest of your companions, though, that got through, so everyone did make it back.
Yeah.
Good news.
All right.
Evelyn being the last one to come through the portal. After she jumps through, she horridly looks back, sees the portal destroyed, realizing that there were still people that haven't made it through, and just completely devastated. She just drops to her knees and there's a look of just distraught and horror to her face. Doesn't say anything, just sits there.
Okay.
Abel is gonna like kind of get to the top of the stairs. How many people are left in the room, by the way?
Still about 50 or 60.
And let me try and check. All right, it's to the east. I'm gonna get up and be like, "All right, everyone, calm down. You're safe. You're out of wherever that was. There is a was Iron Hollow like a village, a town, or
It's
a
like
city?
the nearest
It's a
like
city.
larger city.
It was a city. Okay.
Yep.
There's a city east of here, Iron Hollow. You should be able to. It shouldn't take you long to find a road. You should be able to find some shelter and food there, and that's what I got for you.
Make a
kill-
persuasion check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Despite your unsure tone at the end there, your lack of confidence in direction, at least you have a direction, unlike the majority of these people here. And hearing some sort of voice of reason right now resonates with the remaining people who are just trying to take everything in and not immediately sprint out in a panic. Nodding in agreement begins to fill the area, and people begin to start filing out.
Killian's gonna walk up to Abel, and just kind of cross his arms, looking at all the people walking out, and just go. Probably stick with them. Probably gonna not look great when 200 people randomly show up in town.
Yeah, we should probably go.
Also would be probably bad if they, don't make it to town, because then
Yeah.
what was
we
the
should,
point of it all?
We should escort him to town. And I'm gonna direct myself towards Far, Mahua, and Avalon and be like, "Are you guys good to
Well, remember,
escort him back to town?"
Mahua is up on the stairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
they're all in different
they're all in
places.
completely different places.
Yeah. And Killian's still looking for Hadrian, just throughout the room, and he's, I think, yeah.
As you are returning to the cave, a flood of hundreds of people have now exited out and are just sort of standing around outside. Some cheering, some crying, some happily running as far away as possible. Some just laying flat on their back, breathing in the fresh air. Next to you, the individual goes, this is a lot more people than were here last time. These your friends you were talking about?
No. Do you know any of these people?
That's one.
All right, let's go.
Where am I?
Really bright
I
out.
don't even know who I am.
And all of a sudden you see he just falls to the ground in front of you. And you hear behind you, "Oh, thank you for bringing him here so quickly, actually. My affairs didn't take as long. Let's just water under the bridge with all this. It looks like quite a mess happened, and I'll just take this one," as he just grabs him by the back of the neck and goes, "And you think about our little deal. Take care now," as he then teleports away.
We lost him.
That's what a natural one will get you.
The dice.
Oh, that's wacky.
That's funny.
Adeline does an 18 hit.
Yeah.
All right.
What? What?
What?
11 points of piercing damage.
Piercing?
Oh no.
Does Far see
Are we
this?
still in the room? Are me and Abel still in that
You
room?
guys are all
Just-
still in the room. You guys are all.
Can
we see anything
Go
now?
ahead and make
See,
a.
Where it would come from?
What's your passive?
It's 23.
Yeah.
15.
Mine's 10.
Jesus, mine's like 15 or something. Whichever.
Well,
Yeah. Far, you do see that
11.
as Avalon is crying on the ground. You remember Avalon cast inside there a spell that caused a vampire to flee. And this vampire fled through the portal, and was clearly hiding with everybody else. And when she broke down to the ground, it seems like the spell may have dissipated, and now it has come up behind her in all the craziness and inserted a blade into her back. And you do notice that. We will use an initiative.
Oh,
Oh
God.
boy.
Oh god.
Oh my lord, this never ends.
Loose ends,
This
my
is-
friends. Loose
That
ends.
shadow guy. Oh,
This
gonna
is the
spend the
day
entire
that keeps
campaign
on
this
giving,
game.
baby.
This is literally like the longest like hour. Of
Yeah, I would say
all
this is
these
the
creatures
hour that keeps
alive
going
right
and
now.
never ends.
Initiative Combat 2 is what we're using.
Alright, I'll take that. Let's go. That's a good one.
I mean,
That's a good one.
I rolled decently high.
That's
Killian,
my highest.
you're up first as you're standing.
Yeah.
You said cross-armed looking for Hadrian. You hear the shriek of Avalon's voice as a knife enters into her back.
Am I within 30 feet of her?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. He's gonna see that happen and just go, "Oh, you're kidding me!" And he's gonna chuck another mote and do spawn the echo. Like I would assume, right on the behind the vampire if he can.
Sure.
Like to make an attack from that
Yeah,
from the
go
echo.
for it.
Do-do-do. That is a 12 plus 7 for 19.
Hits.
All right. 2d6 plus again. That's 2d6 plus 5. Okay. Get that. Oh, well, look at that.
How many times are you gonna roll
Okay.
that dice? Holy shit.
I got to re-roll it. I got to re-roll it once because I rolled a 1.
Oh,
And you get, because of my feet, I get to re-roll ones on my two-handed weapons.
Cool.
That's 7 plus 5. That's 12 damage.
12 damage. Your echo appears behind in that incredible, glorious glass-like fashion as you described before, and stabs it in the back, and it is looking horrible.
Actually,
As-
you know what,
Yeah.
I'm going to pump an Unleash Incarnation to that as well, so I'll do another attack.
Okay.
There you
Another
go.
one. Another one.
I love
That is a 16 plus 7 for
Yeah.
whatever.
Definitely hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit. Oh, great, another one. Reroll that. Wow, never mind. Another one with it. 7 plus 5. Another 12.
And as you take that second attack with it, you split it in half, and the entirety of the body just goes into this mist.
Okay.
We're no longer in combat, so that's the good news.
I have a
Check
question.
the music.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, I just remembered that before we went into the portal, I casted light on Abel's shield,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and it's an hour duration. Does that mean that's still up? Because
Yep.
it's not concentration.
Yep.
Oh, so I wonder.
Michael.
Shining Captain America shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, does I don't know if light does anything to.
Light is not sunlight. It's just a basic torchlight, essentially.
Gotcha.
I would also like to say with the Unleash Incarnation in this instance, the Echo makes that first strike like kind of along the back of the vampire, and when it does the Unleash Incarnation, the like weird misty smoke that makes up the Echo kind of like gets a bit faster, and it just kind of wildly swings to cut it in half, to where it's less like it's actually doing a fighting style, more just like a wild animal just swinging. That's all.
Perfect.
Now that we're out of combat,
That would be no longer.
I just want to say that Avalon, besides the obvious, grunt and whatnot, and the pain that would come from getting stabbed, still doesn't really react much. Doesn't really get up into doesn't look in the defensive stance. Still just kind of, sitting there, just not really all there. Just a lot of in her head.
Sure.
So that's where she's at right now.
Okay.
How rough does Avalon look?
Yeah, health wise.
Yeah, if you had to put a number to it, entirely hypothetical.
Well,
You could say
that was
she
a-
looks rough.
Yeah, that's what I was
She
saying.
looks
pretty
rough.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
help. I'm gonna go over to Avalon and be like, "Hey, are you okay?"
Evelyn hears and just shakes her head and says, "You just hear her mumbling to herself, I killed them. I killed them."
I'm gonna see. Can I roll a perception check to see if Abel hears the mumbling?
Sure.
Yeah, it's a 5. He doesn't hear it, and he's just going because he doesn't hear it. He's just gonna like help you get up to your feet and goes, "I don't know what's going on with you right now, but we still got a job to do. We gotta escort those people back to town, okay? Well, they're not safe yet, so we gotta get them moving, okay?"
She looks to him, and she's just doesn't say anything. She just nods, but just walks forward. Doesn't say anything. Just continues walking.
Right.
And she doesn't heal herself, right?
Nope.
Yeah, but I don't think you have any spells to do it.
I have healing hands. That's all I've got left on me.
So Far sees that and just kind of like mumbles to himself. And you get 6 points of healing back.
Some of the wounds begin to close.
All right.
Whenever-
because I can do it again. That's more.
I'm only 5 away from max, so
As we exit the cave, I'm going to just pat Killian on the back and say, "Good job handling that. That was surprising."
Yeah, whenever Avalon does come by, he's just gonna kind of look up and just say, "I don't know what baggage you're carrying, but some of us almost died for these people, so let's at least make sure they don't die yet."
she
And then that's all. Then he walks.
she looks at him while he says that, and with a mix of like, we'll say, a little bit of anger, but it's not entirely directed at. It's just like just says, "We just left people back there to die, and I don't understand how you're so calm with that."
He's gonna look at you and he's gonna open his mouth for a second and then just shut it and just like bite his tongue and walk off.
All
He's gonna
right.
walk outside the cave.
Okay. And as you walk outside the cave, you see Adrian. Immediately, just sort of standing there, bewildered, wide-eyed, just staring at all these people. It's like you haven't seen him in ages. A millennia, potentially. Where's this guy been all day? Man,
Yeah, we
we
all
could've
look-
used his help.
We all look beat to shit right now. and
Yeah, we all look
Adrian's
like
just
half dead. Hadrian, where on earth did you go?
Where did I go? Where did you go?
There is a lot that just happened very fast that you were not there for.
Did we learn not to go into ominous portals?
I don't know. Did you learn any fun lessons out here on your own?
I mean, we did save all these people from being captives to these
That's
vampire
true.
things, so
Yeah, some of us almost died.
it was dangerous,
Avalon removed
but
the man
it's
from
not
existence.
without its payoff.
Yeah, I mean, we did some real good here.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Well, you're gonna have to. We're taking these people into town. So best case scenario is you can either just stay out of town or hide in the crowd. But we're going into town whether you like it or not.
I guess I'll hide amongst the crowd.
Okay.
All right, works with me.
So, it's a beautiful day out. It seems like the sun is shining in a beautiful way now, deeper into the mid-afternoon. All those trees that were strangely out here are now wilting away and falling to like almost rapidly decomposing that were on top of all these hills. The illusion itself fades from the cave entrance, and now it is clearly seen as a cave entrance for what it is. There's a multitude of people and creatures alike, all inside this area, and many of them waiting on your group to walk to Iron Hollow with. You guys
We
are
should
yeah.
I was gonna say we should probably have like a front, a middle, and a back section, just so you can keep the whole group safe.
Able to take the front.
I'll take the back.
I'll move along to one of the left side.
Okay.
I'll point. Or no, never mind. Yeah, no, I'll point it far, and I'll go. You're the one who saw that guy coming out of the cave. I want you at the back to look for stuff, in case they come back.
Can do.
Okay.
I'll hide in the middle of the group, directly in the center, and I'll put up the hood of my cloak.
Yep.
Aveline doesn't take a stance. She just kind of waits and just shuffles wherever somebody puts her. Doesn't have any care right now.
Okay. It's a few hour walk to Iron Hollow, so what do you guys do during it? We can just go to Iron Hollow, but do you want to talk to any of these people? Do you just want to stand in silence? Would you like to brood? What are you guys feeling?
Well,
I would like to bust out into full choreographed song and dance routine.
Do you know any?
No, I don't. That's
Well,
Then
I
a
know-
performance check with disadvantage.
no. It was a joke. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It was a joke. It was a bit. It was a bit.
Roll!
You don't have.
You have one strike. Two more, and you are
I
forced
start
to do
killing
whatever
us.
you joke about.
I start killing as many people. No.
Far wants to talk to some of the people in the back and just try to get a sense of what was going on in there. See if there's anybody that was there the longest. Just to get an idea of what was happening, if they knew where they were, who was there, if they heard any names.
You see I'd say a middle-aged, red-haired human who introduces herself as Kalila, and she seems to be one of the more stable and with it people as you're talking, as well as an orc named Gnarl. The two of them. Move them over. They begin talking. First, Kalila looks at you and goes, "We owe you a great debt, a great deal. You all saved us. Thank you. Thank you. What are your names? Who are you?"
I'm Far, and I just our group, we kind of like stumbled into this, and then he kind of points around. Who else is in the back? Sorry,
Killian's in the back with you.
Oh,
Are we on the back?
Sorry, sorry. In
Yeah.
the back. Okay.
So he kind of goes, "This is Killian," and then kind of just points at all the other ones and introduces them like one by one, and kind of said like, "We were tasked to come here, investigate a village, and we just happened to see a figure dragging something into this cave and came in. We really weren't very surprised when we came through and saw all of you there. Glad we did. How long were you there? Were you there for a long time, or like what were they doing to you?"
Well, it seems like fortune smiles on us. That you guys, all of you, came the time you did. And you see Gnarl back there gives a laugh, and he's just like, "Quite a while. Many of us have been inside those pens. It's been something else. I was there for maybe 4 months. Oh, how long did you say you were there again, Kalara?" "I was there maybe 6. It's been a long and depressing time for many of us, but I know there was others that were there maybe even longer than us, but a lot of new recent ones after some changes. What it seemed like they were doing is they were using us for blood drainage. They would fill up barrels of our blood from day to day, so they would feed us, but not very well, just enough to keep us live and going. And they, I mean, they weren't killing us normally. They weren't. We just stayed in line. They wouldn't harm any of us, but there was a group that tried to escape recently, and they all didn't make it, so they had to replace that. And that must have been that. As you guys just walked around far enough away, and you can still see the smoldering village in the background burning in the distance. Bunch of bloodsuckers. That's what they are. Everyone's got all sorts of bites on them in all kinds of areas, and they used all sorts of machines and tubing to drain us other ways, and you know, they're really good about how they did it, though. They made most of us so sickly that we could hardly move half the time, but they gave us all really good food this past week. We were coming for, there was talk of a move. We were going to end up going somewhere new. I don't know how or why, but glad you just stopped us before we were moved.
Where are you guys from originally?
I come from in Dawn Call, deeper into the south near Hollowstorm. It's where'd you say you're from, Kalila? Oh, I'm also from Dawn Call, but I come from the Sullen Court. My family helps out a lot of the ongoings of the actual city of Dawn Call. We do our best to be like liaisons. It seems most of the people here are people from Dawn Call. Only a few strange ones. Maloran or two among the crowd seem to be from somewhere else, far away. They didn't talk much, so we did not pester or bother them. We didn't really have the energy or the time.
Do you know where you were taken? Did they ever mention town name or place?
No, I was in my home one night, and I went out for a walk, and like I always do through my gardens, and it went black one night. I was tending my fields late at night as well. I heard one of my animals screaming back home, and I thought it was the foxes getting into the hen house again, and then it went black. Most people describe as that sensation as they were out at night, and then everything gets dark. And then we woke up in those cells, and that was our lives day in and day out for months.
Killian's like half listening to this conversation the entire time, but he also is constantly kind of watching behind to see if anything follows at all during the trek
Make a perception check.
back. Let's see if it works. Yeah, that's gonna be like a 9, or I think an 8. So
Nothing
yeah,
appears to be
not great.
following.
Okay.
As she's walking, is just looking down and holding, which you probably haven't noticed, but she has a silver necklace that is in the shape of raven wings, and she's just holding it and looking at it while walking. And looking up, what would you say, like, the age range for the people we're traveling with? Is there, like, really young people? Is there a lot of older people? Is it...
I'd say it's vast and diverse. Not as many old, though. I'd say it's very... There's no children in this crowd. But you would get probably an age range of about 18 to 55, 60. That's about as it goes. All races and genders are and non-genders. all present.
Mhm. Just looks around and then just continues just going back and just looking at her necklace while walking.
Is there anything else while we make our way to Iron Hollow?
Just try and lead the people to Iron Hollow as best as I can, retracing my footsteps from how we got here.
And as you do, you guys make it in but a few hours. The guards outside Iron Hollow immediately can see this horde of people coming, and they go to raid the guards, and calls are going back and forth until they see it's many, many missing people from the land of Dawncall. And there is shocked faces and excitement, and immediate aid is being flown into the area by what looks to be honestly like godless clerics of this area. They just have the rising sun symbology of the dawn call. It's a like sun coming over mountains, and it's very like triangular and spiked are like the sun's rays that you would see in the picture of them. Immediately people are trying to help with healing and help with food and shelter, as one of the leaders of the guard here looks, and he just talks to somebody and looks over, and immediately Abel, you were at the front of it, right? He looks to you and goes, is this your doing?
I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but yeah, we kind of stumbled upon a massive vampire human trafficking thing going on. And we did our best to free as many people as we could. We couldn't get everybody out, but
there was more people than this?
About at least 50 more in that room. I don't know how many more there were in the castle, but like I said, we just did the best we could.
Right. Stay within sight.
All right. I'll round up my friends and
and just stay within. And he points to the tavern you guys all first came in. It's like stay within there, refresh yourselves while we organize this, as a multitude of guards are sorting through all the people and trying to help at the moment.
I'm gonna gather everybody up and lead them to the tavern.
As you enter the tavern, the cheerful dwarf looks to you guys. I believe Steelbeard, right?
Ironbeard.
What'd you say?
Ironbeard.
Ironbeard,
I believe
thank
it
you.
was.
Close.
Thank you.
A little less refined.
A little less.
As you guys walk in, he goes, "Look at that! Back from the dead! Very good, very good! I see you brought all sorts of paying patrons as well, except no one seems to have any coin, which is a bit disappointing, but that's all right. They seem to need the help. Drinks on the house for all the destitute."
I'm gonna go up to him.
Yeah.
And be like, so you promised me and my friends Killian and Hadrian 25 gold for this job,
Grab Hadrian.
but you
Hadrian's still in the crowd, or is he in here?
Far 50.
Well, it goes up
and
every time people die.
I don't mind getting paid less.
And what do you mean
I'd
back from the dead? We were gone like an hour.
I'd appreciate it if you paid Hadrian and Killian the same that you paid those three over there.
Go ahead
Do
and
we-
make
do we
a
grab Hadrian?
persuasion check.
Hadrian, are you still in the,
damn
are you
it.
still the thing?
That's a 9.
Yeah, so...
I rolled a 2.
Well, I sent more people out after you, seeming it was so dangerous that you never came back, that the price has got to go up. So as much as I'd like to pay you, the higher end of the bargain healer deal's a deal. And you
Can I get
guys-
an inside check on if he actually sent more people other than this group, or if it was just the two groups?
No, because
No,
we
he
were already
just
there.
made it the other two groups.
We were already
He
there at
sent them after
Sandhill.
you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Sorry, I thought he was implying he said like a couple of groups other than us. Okay, sorry.
he
That's
was
stupid.
Yeah, he's gonna, but no. But you can have your coin all the same.
All right. I mean, I
And he-
appreciate the pay nonetheless.
He pays everybody their 25, and the other 3 their 50 gold pieces.
Does he have the coin on him, or do you go like behind the tavern bar to grab it?
He has it behind the tavern.
Hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'll just take note of that for now. I won't do anything yet.
Okay,
Do we get a short rest while we're just waiting around here?
you can try.
Okay. Great.
You can certainly try.
I don't know how to try for a short rest.
Yeah.
It takes at least an hour, so we can just sit around and relax and hope nothing
I
happens
thought it was
for an
half
hour.
Yeah. Okay, I'll wait then. I'll wait until we get confirmation.
Did he say drinks were on the house?
For the destitute, not for the
Ugh.
people he just paid.
No.
It's cheapskate. Oh,
Yeah,
Maybe we
playing with
try to
table for
recover ourselves.
Curiosity has me ask, how much would something really strong cost here?
Silver piece, maybe 2.
I want. How much for a bottle?
2 gold pieces, maybe 3.
I want the strongest thing you have.
I'm gonna.
Killian looks at Killian
While she's doing this, I'm just claiming a table for the entire group.
So 2
after she
gold?
grabs that. Killian's just gonna kind of sit there staring at the guy for a minute and just go, "I want the biggest thing of water you have."
So 2 gold, Reed?
Yes, 2 gold.
Okay.
What, did they charge for water?
We don't. Here you go. He just slams a mug on, a very big ale mug, but just with water, and he just takes like a ladle, making eye contact with you the entire time.
I'm like Killian's just like Killian's just like staring bullet holes through him already because he's mad about the money. So it's just like a mutual thing at this point.
He is absolutely perplexed and confused at your attitude at the moment. You get a bottle of Wounded Door. Oh boy, how do you say that, Hunter? Blanc. Is it just Blanc? A special kind of wine.
Wait, what was
Blanc
that?
Blanc? Yeah, it's Blanc. Sauvignon
Blanc.
Blanc. Yeah.
I gotta add. Okay, hold on.
A locally produced white wine with flavors that are green and rough. I don't know how green's a flavor.
Wait, it's wine of what?
Wounded Door Blanc. Just a bottle of it.
So when she has her bottle, she's gonna go find the corner booth that she can away from everybody and just start slamming that shit down.
Okay. She's more than welcome to. Unless anybody wants to.
Abel will buy himself. Will buy a round of like mid-shelf ale for the entire table.
Easy enough. That'll cost like 5 silver pieces.
Killian just sits down drinking his water. That's all he does.
People are talking and excited, and stories are going on. Others are speaking in some languages you do and don't understand. Some trying to find passage back to their home, and it seems like as much as possible is being sorted out. Where is the group sitting together? All of you?
I think everyone except Evelyn because she went to the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I claimed the table for us.
Okay. Walking
Really?
in with the head guard is now in this beautiful blue and gold armor is a member of the Dawn Guard. The individual has the rising sun on his helmet and on the center chest, and he has the helmet underneath his arm as he walks up to the group, and he just looks and he goes, "Where are the heroes?"
Oh, right over here.
I see them walk in. I'm gonna like tap Hadrian on the shoulder and just like keep like tapping him until something happens. Like if he's leaving or doing something.
I'll move. How tall are you? Killian? How tall is Killian?
5'9", I think. That was what I said.
Alright, because I'm like a few inches shorter than you, so I'll just stand behind him.
You're
I'm
all
gonna
sitting
actually.
at the moment, so you can like
Yeah.
scoot over. Sure.
well,
I'll rotate. I'll try to rotate to like get in front of him if
Yeah,
I
I'm
can.
gonna
That's fine.
stand. I'm gonna stand up and like shake their hand.
Yeah.
You get a
I'll do
firm
the same.
shake
I'll
as
do the same.
well.
Yeah.
He goes and shakes those two hands, and with the helmet underneath his arm there, he goes, "I am Great Snow, up by head captain of the Dawn Guard of this region of the area to the west. You've done a great service to the people of Dawncall, and I have to congratulate our heroes. Captain Nabud here has told me of what you've done, and I was on my way regardless to investigate other incidents in the area as of late. But this is just wonderful news, as we have been having disappearances happening throughout our lands for quite some time now, and I would most certainly like to discuss what you found and how you found all these people."
Absolutely. I'm happy to discuss it. I want to get to the bottom of this.
I will put an FYI for your informant. This might not be over. There might be more potential trouble in the future. It's hard to say. We rescued the people, but we didn't get rid of the enemy, I should say.
Okay. He then pulls a chair out and he's like, "Do you mind?"
Oh,
Absolutely.
He sits down, puts his helmet on the table in front of him. He has dark skin, very close-cut hair, really radiant blue eyes, big smile, beautiful like teeth. Like, this is a well-cut, groomed soldier. Clearly, maybe some nobility mixed in there. Who knows? As he sits down and looks to the group, attentive, as the other guards are still inside here of the local Iron Hollow guards, which have lesser, they don't have quite as pristine plate armor and symbology quite like the Dawn Guards.
How do you spell his name again?
Captain here. That would be UO Great Snow. And Great Snow is just Great Snow.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You got it.
Did the ale that Abel ordered got for all of us? It's already at the table, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that up. Act like I'm drinking it the entire time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just like
the endless cup.
Mouth.
The endless cup.
What are all your names? What do I have the pleasure of speaking with? The heroes of Iron Hollow.
Abel Seahart?
Well met.
Mautanavi.
Well met.
My name is Far Anastasia.
Oh, hold on a minute. Let me go get the other member of our little group here. I want to go to the corner and grab Avalyn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Avalyn is sitting in the corner right now.
She's down again.
So how long has it been since I got my drink and they came?
Maybe.
Is it
5
long
minutes.
enough?
No.
45 minutes?
Nope.
Yeah.
4 or 5
You're
minutes,
not that
enough to
far.
get
You're not that
blasted.
far in.
Yeah, let's say not that far.
You're not
Damn.
gone.
Over here.
Damn.
We're talking to the head, one of the heads of the Dawn Guard right now, and I feel like he's trying to get information about what happened at the castle, and I think you'd have some valuable information. So why don't you come over and sit with us?
As he says that, she puts the bottle down for a second. It looks at him and says, "I don't know what they want with a bunch of people that failed to save everyone. Just
Information.
I'm
I'm gonna pat her on the back.
I'm just gonna say, you guys have everything you need. Just leave me to my peace."
Well, all right. I'm gonna go back over and be like, I only know her first name. Her first name is Avalyn. She's kind of bummed out over how things went, I think.
Oh, she's not all right then.
No, I don't think so.
Or is she injured?
No, I think she just beating herself up over not getting
I
everybody
think it's
out.
a bit of both. I'm pretty sure it's a bit of both.
A little physically injured, but not much more than us.
Let's start from the top.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'd love that. Please.
So we.
Wait, I didn't catch your 2 names.
Ah. I wonder if I can get away with it. Killian.
Killian with no surname?
Glaive.
Make a deception check.
Oh no!
Oh no! What's my deception? I think it's -2.
Did you go with glaive?
Yeah.
You don't even use the glaive.
That is a 4, baby.
Killian
That is a 4.
Glaive. And you, sir?
Renan Daylight.
Radon Daylight. What an interesting name. Deception check.
I'd say, does he have enough to roll? Because yeah, here we go. You're
Well,
rolling
you're
too good at this,
better than
Adam.
you. Also,
It's a 6, but it was a natural 1.
I will remind you. Oh, well, natural one's a natural one, but I will
That's
remind
nuts.
you have the inspiration.
You do have inspiration, but I don't know if I could do anything on this.
Not with a natural 1.
Yeah, not with the natural
Don't
one.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Alright. Well met. Well met.
Oh.
So tell me.
So we
Start.
were contracted by Mr. Ironbeard over there.
That's me! I love listening to your conversations. Oh, yes, of course you do. Yes, you do. Sorry.
Apparently, he asked
Very creepy.
these three first, and then after they didn't return for quite a few hours, he sent another group. Just to the rumor of all the towns burning down, so we went to look, and we found signs of carnage and burned down villages, but no people. So we ended up following a trail we picked up on that led to a cavern that was guarded by some sort of magic shield or something of that odd nature. And there was some sort of weird pale humanoid inside. Initially sent a few strange skeletons at us to take up our time while he was sending things away through this strange teleportation portal thing.
You tried to do something to me and Abel's heads, but
Yeah,
we're better than that.
I think you tried
And-
to charm us.
tried to do something.
Yellow eyes, real creepy fella.
We dispatched the creatures he sent at us, these skeletons, but he escaped through the portal. We ended up figuring out the mechanism behind it, so we followed through, and it turned into this large building of some sort. I'm unsure of a location, but essentially it was filled with many vampires and all of these people locked in cages, being used for some sort of fodder or blood sacrifice kind of thing for these creatures. We were able to get many of the group in the area. We didn't really explore very far. It was like a single cell block we entered in, and we started to get overwhelmed by the vampires, so we just got as many out as we could, and then I believe our friend over there used some sort of magic to damage whatever they had to open up the portal, so it closed behind us, but we may have left people behind, unfortunately, as a result, in the hecticness of the escape, the chaos.
How many of these vampires did you see?
Lots.
There were
we
some on the
personally
roof, right?
we
Took out 3 at least.
about
Yeah,
4 or
there's a lot of
5
that.
were dispatched against us, but there were many more than 100 sitting on the rooftop, and there was some sort of leadership that was on the way that seemed to put many of them to fear. But we
He also
left
said it was a
before-
castle, so that might be important.
Yes, we
Yeah, they
left
kinda
before that
mentioned that.
creature arrived, that leader.
As they kind of mention the castle, Farah brings up, we did see a symbol on them.
Yes.
It seemed to be a torch, or it used the negative space as well.
Okay.
I was told about this symbol growing up, and I was told it was a powerful group. I don't know who it is.
Can you draw it for me? As he takes out a pad and parchment he has on himself and places it onto the table. Just a general idea of what it was, so I could take it back and look into whatever that is.
Yeah, of course. And
Thank
then
you.
Bard draws it.
Yep, you do. It's fine. You don't need a performance check.
Can I make a history check to see if like their description of the wizard lizard matches with the dude I met outside the cave?
They didn't describe
Or
it.
just
Did they not?
we did.
They
Oh,
did.
he did with the pale
that-
skin. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pale
go
skin,
ahead.
creepy yellow eyes.
Yeah, you can make
So
a
I can-
history check. Yeah,
13.
that sounds just like the guy. He's so nice. He's just like the best guy ever. So
They
they
just
ran
called
into
your
him.
best
So
friend
that's,
creepy.
that's really nice of them that they even got a chance
Well,
to talk to him
friends.
too. Pretty cool. Now you don't have to introduce. You don't even have to bring it up now. They all know him. So that's the great news. Anyway, so that's a harrowing tale, and thank you for that. As he folds it up and puts it into his pocket, I'll look.
I got
and
struck by lightning.
Investigate that. What?
I got struck by lightning.
What does that mean?
They,
One of the vampires
One of
shot
them was
lightning
a-
at me.
yeah, I believe
Oh.
there. Some of them were strong
Oh, magic.
wizard type
Okay.
users.
Okay, yes, that makes a lot more sense than just a lightning.
They
strike.
also had a lot of, yeah. They also had magic locks on all the cages. I had to like break one and explode it on my hands. That hurt.
That's admirable.
Yeah, I think Evelyn over there actually like cracked one with magic, but couldn't tell you.
Okay. Well, this has been very informative and very helpful to me. I will be in town for a little bit, and you can always find me stationed up at Dawn Guard as well if you need to track me down for any follow-ups or information. Are you local? Do you live here? Or if I do end up finding out about this symbology here, I'd be happy to share it with the strangers.
Through.
Could Killian get a read on if he's seen that before and he's lying? Could I do an insight check on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said he was stationed at the guard. Did you mean like actually? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Never mind. Ignore me.
That's a 9. So not gonna be much.
Rolling horde.
Yeah, you know.
Have to tell. I mean, the guy's just having a conversation with you. It seems
Yeah.
like he has these many conversations that he interviews people all the time for his job, and he's very professional in how he does it.
You here?
Um,
I'm actually looking for someone myself.
Oh,
Is Captain Navud there as well, or is it just Great Snow?
no, they're both there. And there's actually noticed, now that you bring it up, inside the tavern, 2 more Dawn Guard individuals have come in by the flank of the door, and 2 more Iron Hollow guards have come in toward more the back of the tavern as they're just sort of checking on people and making sure everybody is okay.
All right. I'm actually looking for my brother. His name is Caspian Seahart.
Oh, sure. He takes
has-
out his
has-
notebook and begins writing it down.
Has there been any reports about anybody? And I'm going to give them the physical description
Mhm.
of Caspian. Have there been any reports of anybody like that passing through town, or any missing persons reports filed nearby or anything?
Nothing like that, but we have had north of around 1,000 missing person reports filed in the past year or so.
Yeah, I see.
So, I'll add that to the list, and
Thank you.
if he turns up, I'll tell him you were looking for him, and I'll send a messenger or courier
Appreciate that.
to Ironbeard here, actually. And if you guys ever frequent here, he'll let you know.
We'll see. I appreciate that though. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not actually local. I'm a wanderer, but I'll stick around if you're looking for some assistance.
I mean,
My
could you
my
all
objective's a
help?
little bit. It's in the future.
What does that mean?
It's not an urgent thing.
Oh,
I'm just traveling looking for information on something, but it's not an urgent matter, so I I like to give help wherever I find myself wound up in.
Seems like I found a lucky group of adventurers in this world, which is terrific. The people of Dawnguard are very grateful for the services you have all performed today. You are living up to the embodiment of our ideals, really showing the achievements of what beings are capable of. Is there anything else before I take my leave from you all? I've pestered you long enough, and you've given me incredible information. I have much to think
You
about.
wouldn't happen to know how to get to the astral plane, would you?
The what?
The astral plane,
Take a left on Fifth.
the space where our souls connect to and reside.
He kind of looks to everybody else as like, is this guy joking? And then he looks back to you and sees the
Completely
sincerity in
serious.
your eyes. And I don't, but there are people in Dawn Call that might be able to help you with that, more the spiritual type.
Oh, perfect.
There is a he calls over one of the Dawn Guard soldiers and gets a name. If you end up inside Dawn Call, you can find a Vanessa Gallo. She's the mystic out there, and part of what spirituality some of the people try to find, since there's no formal worship of gods inside Dawn Call.
Well, thank you. You've helped me advance my calling.
Happy to hear that. All right. I'll take my leave. As he stands up, he leans over the table and looks right at you, Hadrian, and he goes, I appreciate what you did for these people, but you should leave town as soon as you can. In 3 or 4 days, I can't promise I can't look the other way. And he turns around, and all of you clearly hear that as he walks to the door and he goes, we have people to help. And the guards exit outside with him.
That was a strange thing to say. What do you know?
Killian turns and looks at him and just goes, so what about you staying in the crowd again?
I'm gonna just keep drinking the ale. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
anything.
Oh, Hadrian, what did you do? I think we should. What time is it?
Yeah, what time
now
is
that
it
you've
roughly?
gotten back, it's probably around, and then the time, 6 or 7 p.m. Now you've gone through the
Okay.
entirety of the day, basically.
I think we ought to figure out what we do from here, because those vampire folk probably know our faces, so it's best to stick together. And then we should get a night's rest after we figure out what we're gonna do.
Well, the three of us need to go to Rumble as soon as
That's
possible.
true, we gotta go to Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, we were on our way to Rumble. If you guys would care to join us.
Rum was a far hike from Dawn Call, but I'm not in any hurry. Maybe they'll have information over there. I know they're more in tune with nature, and connecting with the planes can be a very,
Spiritual process.
well, not only spiritual, but a natural process. There are tears in the world I've heard of, rifts that one can travel through, so...
What about you, Far?
When Mahua says kind of like connect with nature more, that kind of like piques his interest. He goes, if that's actually true, I would love to go to Rumble.
Right. Sounds like a plan. Hopefully,
Killian's gonna look over his shoulder and just go, Avalon, you against going to Rumble?
Ask me after I'm done drinking the rest of this bottle.
I'm taking that as a yes until further notice.
Well, I'm glad we got that figured out. I am kind of worried that we planted a target on our backs back there, but I think we did the right thing, and that's what matters most. So, safety in numbers. What'd you say,
Like I
Kenny?
said, I think a lot of people that got specific looks on us are now dead.
That's true. That is true, yeah.
No, it's not that one shadow. Did we kill the shadow guy, or is that the one?
I think that's the guy that chased us out.
Is that the one that chased us out, the shadow guy? Or did he stick? Did he stay?
I believe that was somebody else. I believe you killed the shadow guy straight up. There was
Okay.
2 guys up there you were fighting, and you turned another one.
Alright.
I think everybody except for the original guy. So I guess there's the original guy.
That's true. Yes.
How many rooms you guys think we need for tonight? And we think everyone needs their own individual rooms, or are we okay with bunking, so to speak?
I mean, I'm not picky. I'll bunk if somebody would like to save a bit of coin. I
Alright.
usually sleep around on the ground, actually, but
We have to
Ow.
rooms as he's at the table. And I know you've got the cash. And I think you guys can stay discount 1 gold piece a person, right? All right. And that'll get you an entire room you can share with up to anyone you can fit in the room.
Alleyway near the bar?
What's up?
No, is there an alleyway or like not a very well traveled road, but is there like an alleyway in the bar?
Christ. Yeah, I mean, it's.
I'm
It's
gonna
not.
sleep there.
It's not horrible, but yeah, this town isn't. It's not in pristine shape. It's a bit run down, but it's not. It's not destitute. This place.
It's what I'm used to. It's what I'm comfortable with.
All right. Did you get your money?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But
Okay. No,
Can-
that's fine.
Abel will pay 5 gold for everybody who wants to stay in an actual room.
I think that's everybody else. I'm pretty
Yeah,
I think that's
that's why I put
everybody
down
else.
5 gold, because there's 1 per person.
So is this like 2 floors of the tavern?
Yep. It's actually got far more than 2 floors. It's one of the premier taverns. As soon as you get in to the place, it has probably like 4 different layers for all the different housing that goes on up there, and there's all sorts of services that are given up above for like food delivery services. There's just like spa treatment centers inside here too, from the like natural hot springs that are around the area. That type of stuff is all present towards other sections of it. The bar itself is just a nice, timely place for brand new people inside here to get their drink on at first and hopefully introduce themselves to Iron Hollow.
Can I make a perception check to see if there are like any quick exits apart from the entrances?
Yeah.
7.
no.
I mean,
There's no
I'm
freedom.
rolling on my desk. We're taking this off. All right, you're 7.
There is the obvious ones, no secret entrances or anything like that, or escapes that you can see. But you do notice one guard did linger after the fact, and that's kind of what distracts you. Is one of the people inside their Dawn Guard armor looks straight at you and just gives a little shake of its head before they leave.
Can I go over to Abel and tell him? Let's make sure we get a room on the first floor, or it's not first floor, second floor.
Yeah. You do that.
Yeah,
I'll get a room wherever you want me to.
Oh, yeah. On second floor. Oh. You see him erases a whole bunch of shit on the first floor, clears out a whole bunch of rooms on the second floor. Someone comes over, it's like, but we do have one. He's like, you gotta kick him out. Kick him out right now. Put him on the floor below. Take all the shit and put it below. All lined up next to each other. You guys are all set.
I'm gonna get a room, and could I also get a massage package? I'm feeling a little worn down from my travels.
Absolutely.
I'm not paying for that. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, I don't think he has that.
That'll be a gold piece, and they'll be up within the next hour, whether you're there or not.
Oh, jank
Give him
shit
a gold.
massage is this gonna be?
Oh no.
gonna be a good one.
You're just gonna have someone punching your back.
He literally said it was one of the higher end bars. Reed did. He said it has multitude of services.
That's true, I guess.
Yeah, Abel's gonna go to his room, and he's fucking exhausted, so he's just gonna like pass out. He's just gonna like flop on the bed.
So, is everybody going to bed?
No.
Go to the rooms? What are we doing?
I'll go.
Nope.
I'll go to the room, but I won't go to bed. I will reserve a spot close to the. Is there a window in the room?
Yeah. What is this, a dungeon? A jail? No. This is a
Is he
beautiful
gonna-
room. Good view of the city. You can see all the different lights, and at the center, you actually see the entirety of Iron Hollow as it slopes down into what looks to be some sort of apparatus. Above it is what you see this man-made or being-made like multitude of circular platforms that lead up. We can see even almost like a palace top to it at the very top of the architecture of these 4 or 5 level discs over what looks to be almost like a sinkhole in the middle of the city in all sorts of glimmering silvers and blues color a multitude of the banners of Iron Hollow.
Can I also like look out and look down to see how far the drop is?
Yeah, it's a 2-story drop to the ground, and oh, there's Evelyn. She's right down there in the alley.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet? All right.
No, I got a lot to do first.
Okay. But yeah, you have all that. Just a typical alley. There's nothing really to drop down onto besides the ground below you. Trying to prevent people from climbing up onto the windows, getting free stays.
After a good, let's just say 30 to 45 minutes of drinking, I probably got some liquid courage in me, right?
Okay.
All right.
That's up to you.
So having some liquid courage, I look around the tavern, and is there still people that we saved in there? You know,
Yeah,
having their
some of
free
them
drinks and whatnot.
Can't go anywhere. Yeah.
Is there anybody that's by themselves?
Yeah, certainly.
I'm gonna go sit right now next to them.
Okay, you see a little halfling just nursing a drink right now, sort of shaking a little bit, and you sit down next to her. Hi.
I say, so did everybody, were you alone when you were taking? Was there anybody with you? Did you know anybody?
Yes, I lost my brother. He came with me as well, but he tried to escape and go get help to free me. He didn't want me to get hurt, and I never got to see him again when they caught him.
I take another swig and I just look and I say, I'm sorry I wasn't able to save everybody that was with you. I just, I just start like venting to her about
and she's just sort of staring at you as you dump everything onto her.
Yeah, well, not like my life story, but just like talking about trying to, do good deeds, and then, just, how, I feel so guilty about everything, and that, it's like, what, I don't feel like like we did good and all this other stuff, and just really just telling her all, and then at the end, I just start saying, I'm sorry.
She kind of just looks at you and goes,
I don't want your apology. It's not...
She just kind of looks more like apprehensive now towards the end. She's just like,
I don't know what kind of complex you have, but these are not things you get to control. Your sorries don't mean anything. I'm appreciative of your help, but it's not like you could do anything.
There's always more that you could do. If I made a better decision, if I just tried to exercise better judgment instead of just thinking in the moment, I could have done more. I have to do better. I can't let what happened before happen again.
could have gone instead of my brother, and I could have begged and cried for him, and I could have died and left him alone. He's better, worse. Who knows what the position actually is? What happened happens, and there's no changing that. You just have to do the very best you can. Otherwise, there's no point.
I just say, you're a pretty fucking cool halfling. And then I just walk back to my alleyway and I go and sleep.
Okay, then. As you just...
Yep.
Okay.
Power's gonna take and go up to his room, drop off his backpack of his clothes and stuff, and then he's gonna go out and just kind of wander around the city, taking the sights, the eyes, anything to see, making note of like the different people there.
Yeah. As the sun begins to set, you see it is a very large population of humans, dwarfs, gnomes, and halflings inhabit Iron Hollow. At the center is its namesake is an iron mine that also has a multitude of what looks to be silver veins that also go into different directions just by some of the markings. Above it seems to be what would be like almost an observation deck and a palace that's been built over the center of it. The architecture around Iron Hollow itself is very modest and carries the colors of Iron Hollow itself, which has the symbology of the palace on it, and it has banners of Dawncall as well throughout the area. There is jovialness and happiness throughout the streets as you wander. People are over the moon to have so many missing people turn up and be found. Some are partying for the first time in months and happy to be out and about, and others seem to be taking in some of the more relaxing areas where there is parks and fountains that have been built and purposeful sections of the city to get away from all the mining. Everybody else?
Before he goes to his room, Killian would like to knock on Hadrian's door.
No, I'm in the. We're all in the same room.
Are we in the same room? Because I thought it was that he bought.
He bought
one
5,
for
but you
each
guys
one.
can be in anywhere you want, though. You have 5 available to you, but you can go in any room. You can
Yeah,
all go in one.
Wait, I thought he bought one room that we were all gonna just like
Okay.
be in the other.
The innkeeper suggested that, but then he went and bought 5, so you have 5 to play with. You can have as many.
5 rooms.
You could have you could
Okay,
have
okay.
4 empty rooms and all 5 of you in one room. You could have one of you in each of the 5 rooms.
So
Or any combination. You're an adult.
what? You're an adult.
You figure.
I'll go to the room farthest from the stairs, and
Okay.
I'll go in. And I did the window thing already. I'll just say I do this now
Yeah.
because now I understand.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sure. No problem.
And you'll knock on my door.
Yeah. You open it?
Door.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's say I cautiously open the door, just like quickly.
Yeah. He's just kind of standing
Is
there.
there people? Is there people? That's a good question.
That's us, yeah.
I look through the people. I see Killian. And I open the door.
Yeah. He doesn't come in, he just looks at you for a second, just goes, "What's the over-under on us dying getting you to Rumble?"
If we get out of Iron Hollow, unlikely.
Okay. And then he walks off. Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
walk away.
Yeah, he walks. Then he goes to his own room.
Uh-huh.
Is there like a chair or a desk in that room? In the room?
When
Yeah.
you get to your room, you can hear Abel loudly snoring in the room next to you.
Alright. He's gonna sit down in that chair, take out his flask and down whatever's left in it.
Yep.
And just kind of sit there for a minute, just like taking it all in of the mess of the day.
Mhm.
And he's gonna try to read for about 5 minutes, but he can't because he just cannot focus.
Okay.
And so he eventually just puts all the stuff up and passes out.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep as well, but it's gonna be a short sleep because I'm
What's that mean?
just like I don't sleep very long. Like Hadrian doesn't sleep very long or very long periods of time.
Do you have that feat, or like you just?
Is that a
do
feat, or can I just?
There's a
As
thing
someone-
with elves where you only sleep for 4 hours.
Oh,
You get a
Okay.
full rest. Otherwise, you just don't get a full rest. You can take a bunch of short rests. I'm cool with that.
I mean, I'm good with a bunch of short rests because I wasn't, in the
That
castle.
is true. That is true.
So I'm still relatively good, as opposed
Sure.
to the near death experiences over
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool.
A long ride?
No. Mahua, your massage.
I get a massage.
As you're waiting inside your room, an individual comes up, knocks on the door, and you hear massage services.
I'll open the door.
As you open the door, you see before you a large lizard folk creature holding a bunch of towels.
Lizard man.
Wonderful. Let's go. I'll head over to the bed.
Goes over and he sets up his little cart next to you, and he gets all sorts of like oils and massage stuff, and he puts you down onto one of the trays that's actually inside here. He goes to a closet. The stuff's already in here. You paid for one of the really good rooms, so he opens it up. Yes. Sit on it, and or lay face down on it, and he goes, "So new in town?"
Yeah, I only just arrived. I travel a fair bit.
He begins giving the massage. He's very good at it. It is his
Awesome.
job.
Excellent.
W.
You can see like where most people have to go to town with trying to like massage those muscles. Naturally very strong lizard folk. So a very easy job that easily just recounts your day, and oh wow, that's really amazing. It placates you a bit, but just sort of like, oh, you're the people that saved everyone. That's great for you. Is there anything in particular you want to talk about with the lizard folk, or no?
No, just idle small talk and enjoying the relaxation.
Okay. After about another hour, the individual wraps up and heads out. You feel refreshed and totally relaxed. Do you go to sleep?
Time for sleep.
All right, you go to sleep.
I'll do some just like evening stretches kinds of thing, and then go to sleep.
Far, is there anything else you're doing out in the city after taking in the sights?
No, I think he goes and sits in the park for a little bit.
Mhm.
Couple hours later, goes back to his room, and then starts his meditation. Being an elf, he only has to meditate for 4 hours, so
Mhm.
he's very used to kind of this mentality where everyone else goes to sleep and he spends that time kind of like exploring, or he's awake anyways. So
Yeah. Cool. So, I need to change the music.
Oh no, that's concerning.
Oh no.
Oh
putting
no.
on sleepy
no.
music.
Yeah, sleep time music. That's
Just
right.
sleeping music.
Yay, sleepy music. Thank
Exactly.
We're
God.
going to go long today, and we're going to actively describe how we're sleeping.
You have to describe
Just
in exquisite detail every single detail about your character while they're asleep. Oh.
I'm nervously awaiting what's gonna come on.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
Bloodborne music. Let's go.
Look at that
Yeah.
bug smile.
One-winged angel. Let's go.
Yeah, whoa!
Yeah, when you hear One Wing Angel, you know you fucked up. I want you.
Oh my God, it's Ragnorum with a steel chair.
No,
Ragnar
nope,
didn't
he doesn't
even
get
get
that.
one-winged
He doesn't
angel.
get that.
Oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh, is
It's
that
really
is that-
bad. If
they
you
hear
hear,
it?
if you hear One Winged Angel, you're gonna get TPK'd. Is most likely what's
Nice.
gonna happen if you hear that.
We heard it twice
Yeah.
Oh
for
no,
the same creature.
God.
that's
Wait,
terrifying.
what triggered that?
Argem, the
Oh no.
king of the dragon gods.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that would do it.
His name is Parjam the Immortal, King of the Dragon Gods.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't get his full title correct.
Yeah, ooh.
The old, you guys do 0 damage to him, and he does like 250 around to everyone, AoE.
Each,
Kind
yeah,
of
each.
Nice.
Uncanny dodge.
Yee.
He was not dex-based for a lot of his attacks on purpose. I had a whole
I think most of them were
campaign.
constitutions.
Yeah, because it's just like you're enduring it. He's literally
Yeah.
lighting the entire like cube of
Uncanny
this
dodge just
world on
lets you have
fire.
He's basically dropping a solar flare on the entire battlefield.
Yep, and it's
Nice.
just like, I uncanny dodge it! Like, yeah, I guess that you take half of... I mean, the entire battlefield just erupted in light fire, but okay. Sounds good.
I love
Don't
D&D.
question it.
I
Like,
love
as
yeah.
in, like, light, as in, like, not that much? No, like, as in, like, light itself combusted.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, Parjam was no joke.
he was the best. Anyway. Evelyn.
Okay.
I just want to preface that
Run that real quick.
I have been used to sleeping in alleyways before, so I would make sure that all my stuff was in a position where it wasn't easy to steal, and that I was as like out of like the main way as possible. Just,
You are also drunk, so
Yeah,
basically
you are
poison
far from
condition.
sober.
but I mean, just I have experience on the streets.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
All right, my favorite. All right, let me check. What is my perception? Oh, +2. Oh, there's a chance. Let's see. Disadvantage. That's a 15. I rolled a 19 and a 13.
With your long history in the streets, even drunk, this is familiar to you. And you know when to get the right feelings of when somebody's getting too close and too handsy with your stuff, as late in the middle of the night, 2 or 3 in the morning, somebody begins trying to rummage through your stuff. You immediately catch their hand as this gnome looks into your eyes, and you see like, oh shit, you're awake.
I say, you, if you know what's good for you, you put what you got back, and we'll pretend this didn't happen.
Make an intimidation check.
Ooh, that's a +2 as well. 16.
I did take anything. I'm. He goes in and breaks off, and immediately bumps into somebody, and you hear, "Oh, how rude of you, stealing from people on the streets. Please don't let me stop you." As the gnome looks up, and he's just like, "Oh shit!" and he just sprints the other way down the alley. An individual comes up, and you can hear just like the heel of the shoes as they walk up towards you.
I get up
Grand
then.
Evelyn.
I stand up then. Because obviously,
Mhm.
I'm getting a bad vibe, so I stand up and just look at him straight in the face.
You see a human in noble clothing with well-cut hair, hood up, blue eyes, I'd say blondish hair. The noble clothing is fine and with good trim everywhere. You have a little bit of the light from the alleyway here, from the tavern, so you can get glimmers of it all here. And he goes, "Are you all right?"
I can take care of myself. I'm used to it.
Any reason you've chosen to sleep in the alleyway?
It's where I feel most comfortable.
I can respect that. But you know,
We don't.
sleeping out here is quite dangerous.
I've had my run-ins. I know what to expect.
Do you now?
Not all of us are born with a silver spoon.
No. I wasn't either. I don't begrudge you for assuming so, but I earned everything I got.
From my experience, most nobles don't really care much outside their own social circle. So I ask, what do you expect from me?
Nothing. I just was looking to see if you were all right. The least I could do. You don't want individuals being mugged in the middle of the night when they seem to be hard on their times, but I make no judgment now, as this is where you're most comfortable. Not all nobles are as heartless as
Well, that would be news to me. I've not had many good experiences with them. So if you say that you're not here to cause any problems for me, then I thank you for your candor, but I would like to get back to sleep.
Yes, don't let me interrupt you. Please carry on. I just am looking for a place to stay tonight, so I'll just see my way in.
Just to make sure that he walks away.
Yep, he walks right in without giving you a second look, goes inside.
All right. Well, now I just kind of like readjust myself so that wherever, I have a better view of that way that guy went, and I try to lay back down and try to not really kind of like stay closer to the building so I have the least amount of light casting on me, just try to keep out of sight, while I'm sleeping.
Okay. Mahua.
Things.
You awake inside your room to an individual sitting in a chair, cross-legged, opposite you. The candlelight caused you to stir as they seem to be reading some sort of book next to them, and they close. Oh, good, you're up. You see before you blonde hair, blue-eyed noble in fancy clothes, with very refined looking, it looks like just polished, long black boots. We haven't met.
Am I supposed to have met you?
Possibly. But, I thought I would come visit you in the night just because I had some burning questions of your incredible heroism today.
Have I gotten a long rest by chance?
No fucking way.
No.
Alright.
I think Far has, though, because he has the 4 hours. So he did. If he took the 4 hours of sleep first, or if he sleeps after, then he only gets it after if he's just been awake for the first 4 hours.
You said it was like 2 or 3. I expect he's not even back yet.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
You know,
Respect.
it's quite rude to enter a stranger's even if only rented abode completely unannounced.
I'm glad you agree. I feel the same way about my castle today.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
And
Guys,
Oh no.
he might be dying.
so if we're on the same page, then there is less to talk about than I thought.
Well, what would you like to know?
How did you get in?
I'm not the one to ask that question to.
Oh, but the arcane markings on your fingers certainly say that's not the truth of the matter. It seemed like you had your grubby little hands all over some of our devices.
Well, what I mean to say is it was the ineptitude of one of your subordinates that let us follow them and rescue all those people from danger.
They were no danger, may I assure you, but that was, funny enough, my evaluation as well. I can't fault you all for stumbling into those chambers. It happens. It's really the ineptitude of my organization to allow such an occurrence to happen. Have to get to the bottom of that.
I'm studying him. I want to get every detail of his appearance committed to memory.
Insight check, just for all the demeanor as well. You can commit as much as you want to memory as you can, but also you said you want to get a read on him.
A little bit of a read, but yes, a little bit of all that. So that is gonna be perception.
Yeah.
You said okay.
Insight. I said insight for
insight, yes.
Because you wanted a little more than just a normal eye look at him.
Yes. So I'm using my inspiration for this.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
That is gonna be 25.
You have a perfect memory of what this individual looks like in your head. He looks incredibly calm, collected, and feels utterly in control. You can tell he's enjoying this, every moment of it. And there is a strange pit once you really look into his eyes of doesn't even acknowledge you as not an equal, let alone a creature worth bothering much time at all, like an insect that you would step on by mistake. You're a little higher than that in what appears to be this individual's eyes. Almost something fun, like the dog did a really cool trick and he's just gotta make sure he cleans up after whatever happened, all the fallout afterwards.
Forgive me, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, you didn't. I didn't introduce myself. I don't think you ever would like to run into me again, so I don't think there's any reason for names to be exchanged.
Well, if you seem like the kind of individual who doesn't want to be bothered, so it would be good if I made sure to keep well out of your way by understanding who I'm dealing with.
He leans forward a little bit, and as the light flickers a bit with the candlelight, his entire image changes for a second with the flickering of the light from the wind, and then holds back to what you were seeing before. And it's so quick, you're not sure what you saw there. And he leans in and he goes,
"You're dealing with Shadow. Shadows strangle you in yours. Don't worry about the shadows. Don't anger them. Live on your life as you always needed. Forget this bad dream ever happened. That is what I can offer you."
Well, I'd say that's a fair deal.
I think so too. I'm glad we could come to an accord. Well, I've interrupted your sleep long enough. You have a wonderful night now.
as he comes over to the door and he opens up the door and he goes, "Oh,
Mahua was it?"
I just stare at him.
I did really like that tribe you wandered with for all those years in the past. I found them to be inspiration. I hope they're still doing well.
As he closes the door behind you.
Good thing he didn't find out I messed with it.
He knew. Adrian.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna say, I think this guy knows all of us. We're all gonna die. Maybe not today, but. Let's see. Who's up next on the chopping block?
Hadrian, in between your sleeping a little bit, your short rest, and then you're waking up and your short rest, when you wake up, you find 2 individuals inside your room.
Oh no.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Wizard, lizard, are we there? Are we finally there? Wizard, lizard.
I heard he's up. It would appear he is. Hello there, Hadrian. Are you all tuckered out?
You see in front of you the 2 familiar, well, 1 familiar, the man you talked to earlier in the cloak that you're still very friendly with. God, I love that guy. He's absolutely the best. And he even came to visit me in my room at night. He's really looking out for me. That's terrific. I wonder who he brought with him. Which is the noble individual that has been described multiple times over. Pretty blonde hair blue.
How are you doing?
Fine enough.
Good, good. And pardon my rude intrusion in the night. It was unfortunate. It seems like some of your companions had done the same sort of trespassing onto my own grounds.
Where would that be?
The place that doesn't far off. What does concern you is you have an interesting past of sorts that I do take interest in. It's been a while since I've talked to my friends back home.
As you see in his hand now, he pulls out from the side as he's keeping his hands down. You didn't even notice he has a red rose in his hand. And he's just twirling it inside his hand.
And I think they would love to catch up with you again. There is potential for you to do great by them. Potential to even maybe be in their good graces. You said you were on your way to Rumble, did you?
I did indeed.
You've never said that to him.
Wait, have I not? But didn't he he should
to
know?
The other guy. The other guy would know. You're right. So I will give.
Oh
you
wait,
that.
so this is the
noble.
noble
The noble's
looking guy.
talking to
Oh,
you.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes. The other one is completely, basically cowering and staring at the noble guy the entirety of this time.
Oh.
He is completely staring and just looking back and forth between you and the noble.
Can I just assume that the other guy told him that I was going to Rumble?
Yeah. That's totally fine. Yeah. Absolutely. That makes sense. He's your buddy. Of course he filled him in on everything that he saw. That's what good friends do. They don't want to make things awkward. God. Our dear friend here has given you a contract of sorts that kind of leaves it up to you. But I think you don't need that. I think you could do a lot of good on it. There is an individual. It's part of the Blaze Syndicate. And I think he needs to have a change of heart. The leader of the Blaze Syndicate needs to have a accident of sorts that I think you can arrange. I think that'd be for the best of the lands of Rumble, as things are getting difficult for some of our shared friends. I think those in the City of Syndicate would greatly appreciate those efforts. And I'm not asking. I'm telling you, you need to do this.
And if I don't?
Sleep lightly.
I won't say anything after that.
Good boy. Now, don't disappoint. We have timetables to hit. You have a wonderful night now, Hadrian, and don't get snatched up by any of the locals now. As he leaves and exits the door, you see the one behind. He looks out towards the noble. He looks back to you and he goes, "Don't fuck the shop." As he then goes out behind the door and closes it behind.
He just said Blaze Syndicate, right? The leader of. He didn't give me a name.
I will give you a name. He did give you a name. I believe it is Allah Blaze is the name. The leader of the Blaze Syndicate. He just told you
That's
to
just
go
one
kill
word?
Allah Blaze.
Alright.
And who could that be?
You want to fight? Is that what you want right now? I'll walk right back into your room and punch you in the face before he leaves. Is that what you want? Is that what you're looking for? Sounds about right.
He punches you and casts 9th level inflict wounds.
Yeah.
It does over twice your health.
Ninth level emotional damage.
They close the door behind them, right?
Yes.
When they leave, can I?
They
Can I attempt to open the door quietly to peer out?
Yeah, go ahead. You also have the eye hole there, like you asked for last time too.
Yeah, I mean,
People, but yeah, you can open the door. You can make a stealth check to quietly open the door.
11.
Oh my god.
No.
You have an inspiration.
No, I'm good.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, he's looking.
TPK!
If we kill Adam second, that'll be funny.
Okay, you open the door and you hear a horrible. Shit, these things need to be oiled, but you did it slowly. Like that's kind of what counts.
When it creaks, can I just like kind of step out into the hallway
Yeah.
instead of peer out?
Sure.
I step out in the hallway. What do I see?
An empty hall.
How far am I from the staircase?
Probably 20 feet.
All right, I'll move to the top of the staircase and peer down into the tavern floor. I assume it's like a balcony.
It's
right?
like a
Or is
staircase down. Yeah. But it's not a balcony where you can see everybody down. No. The
okay,
rooms themselves are blocked off. It's like stairs that would lead up. They're clearly separated, so you don't hear the revelry that goes deep into the night. People are still drinking and having their time.
Okay, so there are people there, just like
Yeah, downstairs. Yeah, certainly. Bunch of them.
Any idea what time it is?
Probably about 4 a.m. about now for you. So, far. My brain said fair for like 4 goes. It's like it's not that. It's not that. Far is actually just making his way up the stairs. As you see at 4 a.m. in the morning, a strange, uncomfortable Hadrian looking down the stairs.
I kind of look at him and go, "Oh, I did not expect anybody to be awake. Nobody ever is."
Is the staircase wide enough for 2 people to walk down it at once, or no?
Absolutely, it's wide enough for like 4 people to walk down at once.
Okay. I'll just pay him no mind and go down on the first floor.
Okay.
Good talk. I just walk away.
The edgelord
Bro's
dances
focused.
by you as fast as possible, ignoring his compatriot.
It's the rogue way.
The rogue
You
way.
see his crazed, bloodshot eyes as he goes down the stairs. Okay, into the tavern. Yes, with your
Perfect.
11 stealth.
Bro dipping.
My 11 stealth.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, the 3, by the way.
Excellent. You're doing
I
great
figured
rogue
that out.
things right now.
Yeah, great rogue sets.
Okay. And what are you doing as you come into the tavern?
Can I make a perception check?
Absolutely.
I want to look specifically to see if there are any guards there, or if the tavern keep is there behind the bar.
Yep. Go ahead and make a perception check.
2. This die hates me today.
It's dim lighting. It seems like they haven't turned the lights on to kick everybody out yet, and It's got a very atmospheric mood. Some of the incense are now burning down here, so some of the smoke is obscuring your eyes a bit. But the barkeep's still there, and it seems like late night Ironbeard is still in there chilling as he sees you come down and goes, "Late night drink? Hmm?
Let's sleep.
Does he need to sleep? You don't know."
I guess I don't. Nothing
Drink?
for me.
You sure?
Nothing for me.
You look thirsty.
Ironbeard is a vampire.
Nothing for me.
You don't know.
Thank
You
you
look a
very
little disoriented, my friend.
Get me a mug of water.
I thought you would want something. Here we are. As he gives another mug, he's like, I don't... As he spins the mug, is this a thing with you and your friends? Like, It's fine. It's fine. Anything else I can get you, good hero of Iron Hollow?
Some peace and quiet.
Well, you best have that upstairs then. Have a good night. And someone's like, another, and he's like, you've had enough. And they're like, I'll get a cleric in here, and they'll heal me clean up, and I'll be good for more. He's like, then when the cleric gets here, you can have another drink. All right, you go back up the stairs?
No.
Okay.
I'll,
What do you do?
can I go to the door and peer out into the street?
Yes. As the barkeep follows your eyes after saying you want peace and quiet, you walk over to the door, open it up, and peer outside. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3 the last time. So
All I'm saying is, it just seems like pure schizophrenia.
16.
It's pitch black out. It's nighttime. There is maybe
4
a
a.m.
singular guard walking the streets. The sun is not coming up for some hours now. It seems pretty quiet and still.
Can I... What is the guard wielding?
This would be an Iron Hollow guard, so the Iron Hollow guard probably has a spear on its person. Probably spear and shield would be their weapons.
Okay, I'll go back inside the tavern and head upstairs.
Okay. You come inside and gives you a look like, fresh air, huh? Does the head a lot of good.
I'll just go up the stairs. Fuck this guy.
Oh,
Look.
You can hear,
rogue.
strange fellow, that one, and I see a lot of strange characters. Can I have another drink? Oh, God, you make this night so hard right now, you know that? Okay.
I'll go do another couple short rests.
Okay.
I'll just call it there.
Man is like Batman micro
He's
napping.
like paranoid, yeah. He's
No, I
paranoid.
actually do that, so that's
Cool.
something I do.
So the
Maybe you
next
have a problem.
day, I'd say, the sun rises. Everybody but Hadrian can have your long rest. Hadrian,
Oh, nice. We didn't
give
get
me a
to get visited.
Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Me?
Yeah, you don't fucking me. Me? Yes.
Me? Why you give me all these shitty... Oh,
How did
actually,
my
no.
max hit points go down? What the...
I didn't do that.
14.
14. You have 1 point of exhaustion.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, without a long rest, you accumulate points of exhaustion.
Fun.
Oh, yeah, you idiot.
What do those dictate? I'm unfamiliar.
So each level of exhaustion invokes a different effect on you. First level is a disadvantage on all ability checks until it is removed.
For the first...
For
the
the
fifth
first-
one is death.
Oh.
You just
Fun.
die if you get a 5th point of exhaustion.
I think second is half speed and half movement, right?
Yes.
I don't know, I'm happy with my decisions.
I know, you're learning. That's
I'm
why
so
it's
glad.
fun.
Each long
Yeah.
rest only removes one level.
Yeah, so don't build him up too much.
Hey, he can do whatever he wants. He's playing the game how he wants to play the game.
It's true.
That's
There's no right
true.
or wrong way.
No,
So-
But is that how you want him to play, Reed?
I don't give a shit how any of you play.
Don't even start.
I play
Don't.
how I want
No,
to play.
it's. I'm joking about last time where he
I
sat there
know.
for 20 minutes doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's up now, right?
Everyone's
Um,
up in the morning.
When Killian wakes up, he does a bit of a small workout morning routine and then
Mm-hmm.
goes downstairs.
Okay. A lot of you can meet inside the tavern in the morning.
How much is breakfast at the tavern?
About 2 silver pieces.
Can I haggle for 1 silver piece because I did a favor?
You can make a persuasion check.
Yeah! Cheapskate! Let's go! Crap. That wasn't... +4 plus my proficiency. Oh my goodness. 25.
Well,
Okay.
Ironbeard is in. He is sleeping at this time. The morning barkeep looks at you and goes, "Oh, one of the heroes from yesterday. Okay, sure. I can let it slide this one time. Sure.
Yeah.
For peace. Done a lot of
All
good for
right.
this place. Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Wouldn't you know it, sleeping 8 hours still doesn't make the weird jitteriness of being electrocuted go away.
That's a new feature, isn't it? Something new.
Yep.
New perspective on life.
Yep.
That's a new experience. As a lot of you meet up for the day, and begin to start this new day, I think that's where we're going to take our first break. Would make the most sense. It's about 8 o'clock.
Oh,
so
shit.
Let us take our first break.
Cool. Go team.
Sounds
We'll be
good.
back.
I'm so mad I didn't get to see. We didn't get any of that. That's so cool.
This is definitely progressing quickly.
Yeah, this is progressing a lot differently than I expected. I love it.
Cheapskate.
I'm gonna grab some food over it.
Yeah, I should do something. But I can't tell if Reed's here or not anymore because he has the be right back screen up. Did you like look? Did you swap my die out sometime this week? Did you like sneak in? Mm-hmm.
Shit is getting tense. Bro, you
Just
got
another Saturday.
bro, you got fucking drafted. You
Yeah.
got drafted.
Yeah, this is fun. I don't know.
I was so scared that dude was gonna come talk to me. I was so scared.
Yeah, we definitely are. Reed is moving us along this session.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's oof. Oh boy. Afraid. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to have a Killian moment with the dude, but who knows? I find it interesting he left the two of us alone and
Mhm.
far. We're the only ones.
I wonder why. Maybe he
don't know.
senses the fact that you and I would solo him.
Truly.
PS duo.
I don't know. I feel like this nobility guy is not somebody we should be fucking with in session.
Oh, what gave you that idea?
The wizard lizard we can
Hey.
fuck with.
I can take him. I can take him.
Listen, Abel could do it. You just don't know. He's built different. Okay.
He is. I'm confident. Like, I'm confident.
Confidence.
I'm confident.
Only
I'm just like,
It's
why-
something.
I'm
I'm not gonna
channeling-
say it's good in this situation, but
I'm
it's something.
channeling the energy that one of my players has whenever he's in a really bad situation. He's like, I'm confident. Because
I can
I
take it.
also play with him in another campaign, and I'm like, this looks so bad. And you're like, nah, I'm confident.
Yeah, I can do
And
it.
he has like one hit point. He's like, I'm confident. I can handle this.
Listen,
And you
all
know
I'm
what?
saying
He
is,
hasn't fucking died yet.
Killian and his Echo could tag team fist only take him down.
Mhm.
Fox only, no items, final
Just unlock
destination.
him?
Okay, he can do it.
Yeah, how good is
That's-
this guy at Smash Bros? See, that's
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't think he's that good. Killian could beat him.
that's the boss fight mechanic for when we fight him.
You have to have someone go in there and beat him
Wait.
1v1.
We have to play Smash Bros.
No, you have to
fight
fight him.
face him in Smash Bros. Is what we
Yeah,
want to
hit him
do.
in Smash Bros. Yeah.
Reed, I want it to be known that I am separate from this conversation, and I am not trying to get involved in this.
As
Listen,
am I. I have
topic.
business
Listen.
to attend to.
Listen, he might be cool, but is he 1v1 me only Fox, no items, final destination? Okay? I don't know.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
think he'd win.
if
My
me and
Wombo
this guy-
combo go nutty. My Fox only go nuts.
if
you
we
could take
met
him.
on Rust, bro, I would dominate.
Listen,
I'd
he
I'd
seems like the
absolutely
type of
dominate.
guy. He
Rust.
seems like the type of guy to main Joker in Smash Bros. You could beat him pretty easily.
I mean, I would make Joker in Smash Bros. But that's
Persona
because
character.
but that's because I'm a Persona fan, aka the worst type of person.
Yeah, true.
Jazz musicians, when they invented jazz, yo, this kind of sounds like the Persona 5 soundtrack.
Yo. Anyway, I like how we went from being afraid of the Wizard Lizard contract to, oh god, we're just gonna be straight up murdered by the Vampire Lord.
I was terrified.
There's
I
no
was-
more contract. I just gotta do this shit.
I was
now.
terrified.
Yo, wait. Why would you think this is a vampire lord? Only a couple of us met him.
That's true. Well, Killian doesn't think that. Juan
He's a
thinks
fancy
that.
looking dude.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see how the morning conversation goes at the round table.
I slapped Killy. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Adrian. There.
Me and Abel get into a fist fight. Just waking up. It's just how we
On-site.
do it. Yeah, on site, just fist
Actually,
fight.
That might be a good idea. If I wasn't rolling like hot ass.
Yeah.
But I do have.
Odax
Pretty
Odax is pretty good, so I don't know if that's
How
the-
long is it? I wonder how long, or if this charm spell ever ends on hatred. I don't think it ever will.
Well, I was only charmed by the one guy, not the noble guy who was like, yeah.
Well, I know, but I'd still trust that contract.
We're gonna be in the last
Well,
boss.
he took the contract away, didn't he? He said, "You're not gonna be needing this, but I am gonna be needing you."
Yeah.
Oh, so the contract is okay.
The contract is something else. The other guy is just do it or I kill you.
hmm I mean, his proposal seemed pretty reasonable.
Are you aware of this individual that you've been asked to kill, Adam?
Not specific. I mean, I had to ask for the name. So, what do you think?
That's true. That's true. I don't know. Mighty sus.
But
I have no idea who that character is.
I don't
I
either.
am
Yes, I
aware
have no
they're
idea.
Not my
I've
friends.
absolutely never met them personally with my other group.
I was about to say you definitely know who.
Oh, let's say interesting. Let's say interesting.
Hunter, are you looking for a fight?
It sounds like Monday the Smash tournament's happening.
Yeah. Ragnorm shows up. And
I
follows
am
everyone.
being completely honest. I have no idea who that character is.
Man, I can't wait for
I don't
Ragnorm
know.
too. This time he's blue.
I don't know why you're getting.
Good.
Like,
I will die smiling.
You say good. You don't understand.
Listen, it sounds. If that's how I go out, it'd be so dumb. I'd love it.
It's
My dog's cheering us on.
it wouldn't even be a fight.
I know.
He would kill
Instant
you on the
kill me,
first.
yeah,
He would kill
literally
you on the
instantly.
first of his 5 attacks.
Nice.
and then I would haunt him as a ghost, and I'd win.
Revenant.
Okay.
That's not really how that works, but okay.
I get to make ghost rules.
Is that so?
When I'm the ghost, I get to decide the ghost rules.
Okay, okay, all right. We'll see how that goes.
But that means you have to die first to decide.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back,
Hi. I never.
Nice.
everyone. You find each other inside the tavern in the morning. You're free to discuss with one another whatever you want.
As everyone gets together,
Mhm.
I was just like, oh, man. You guys won't believe the night I had. I had some shithead try to rob me, and then some douchebag noble showed up and was trying to act like he cared about what was going on.
You
Fucking
slept in
asshole.
the streets. I don't know what you expect.
Yeah, but I say that seems like a you fault, pal.
I offered to buy you a room.
No. I could take it. But yeah, it's just, yeah, I had 2 strangers that night. Yeah, great time.
You're probably lucky it was only 2.
People know better.
I don't know about that.
Anyway, how'd you guys' night go?
Nice night of sleep.
Yeah, sleep is sleep.
Adrian looks nice and rested.
I got a good 10 hours.
Adrian does not look nice and rested.
I was saying, does he have bags under his
That
eyes?
was like my
he
typical
has bags
college
under
morning.
his eyes. Yep.
That was sarcasm.
Killian looks at Hadrian just goes, so are we leaving town today? Or what? Because you did get that, 4-day ultimatum before you die? Or get put in jail?
I need
So-
to leave sooner rather.
I actually I'm gonna take a quick trip before we head out of town. I want to go see that captain again.
Okay. You do that?
I'll
wait,
go
what did
with
say,
you.
Abel?
Why not?
What did Abel say?
I decided I think we should leave soon. Is all. You want to go shopping with me, Abel? I mean, fuck. You want to go shopping with me, Killian? Abel just full hands.
He gets up right down.
I'm probably gonna look and buy some potions or.
I can help look around, but I'm kind of, broke.
How much money you got?
Not enough.
Fair.
25 gold pieces.
That's entirely wrong.
I'll go with you.
All right.
Might want to keep the hood on.
Where are you going? Who are you going with?
Abel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go shopping, I guess.
All right, you 3 peer off and go to find some items, and it looks like the other 3 then are going to go track down the guard.
Yep.
Okay. Easy enough to find. First, we'll go with the shopping crew. What in particular are you looking for?
Like a blacksmith shop.
Oh yeah,
Or
absolutely.
is it general? Yeah.
Firehilt
So-
Mace is a blacksmith shop inside Iron Hollow. You come on in, you can see both gnomes and dwarves alike working in tandem, making all sorts of swords and armor plates.
Can I get some throwable weapons?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Course. And customers, come on. As couple gnomes come out of the back, and they come out with extremely heavy, as they're falling over and dragging these really gigantic 2-handed axe blades. And he's just like, I see someone as big and sturdy as you with like some heavy damage weapons. Am I right?
I think, yeah, I mean, if it's gonna do more damage, then I think so, yeah.
Probably. This
You
here?
gotta hit it. That's like a one-time chance if it's just a hammer.
I mean, I can pick it back up, can't I?
I mean, I guess, but you gotta get back to where you threw it.
Can I ask the one who brought the hammer if he has any smaller weapons?
Yeah.
Smaller throwable weapons, not smaller weapons.
You see what everyone goes, oh yes, we have ton of them, and he goes, first let's see if they're interested in the big stuff here.
But giant throwing axe.
Would you guys like some axes?
Javelins, whatever you got, really. I'm not picky.
Well, the battle axe here costs 15 gold pieces. If you'd like to buy that one. Javelins we have here for I'd say 2 gold pieces a javelin. And you were looking for something smaller than daggers. Oh, they can be tough to come by. Hand axes in these towns. About 5 gold pieces apiece for those.
Take 5 javelins, please.
You got it. 5 javelins, boys. Put it on the counter. As they go over
10
to a
gold.
barrel and they're struggling to get this crap out. As this is a... You think they would have made it their size, this place. But it's all made for human-sized individuals. As they are just struggling to reach literally anything inside this establishment. As they put 5 of them on the counter. And that would be what I
Thank
tell you,
you.
10 gold, 10 gold.
Yeah,
pieces.
yes,
Yep.
2 apiece, so 10 gold.
Yep, you got that. You hand it directly to the dwarf as he put it in his hand, puts it right in his pocket.
I appreciate your, I appreciate you supplying me. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, yes. Is there anything else that you're lot of looking for?
I'm good right now.
Did you want something throwable, daggers or something? You there?
Anything cheaper than 5 gold pieces?
Oh, for you, I'll do them for 3 a piece for a dagger.
The daggers aren't on the table, right?
No.
Can I see the daggers?
Yes, sure. Motions to one of the gnomes. The gnomes goes in the back. You hear a bunch of shit fall over, and then he comes back to the front and is holding a bunch of daggers. He's got 2 or 3 daggers in his hand. Those would be the 3 gold piece daggers.
So 3 each, so 9 total if I
Yes.
want to get all 3.
Yeah.
I'll take them.
Good deal. As you hand over the 9 gold pieces, he puts it right into his pocket. They hand you the 3 daggers.
Got you. Thank
Anything
you.
else I could do you all for?
Huh?
Nothing, Juan.
Yeah.
Nope, nope. I'm just here to look.
Terrific. You have a great day, and make sure to tell your friends to come here.
Alrighty, have a good one.
You too.
On the way out,
Yes.
since I assume we just walk out,
Yes.
I kind of want to motion. Well, I don't have to motion them. We're probably already next week. I just want to talk to them and say, I think one of the Dawn Guard recognized me, and we should skip town as soon as possible.
You think we all heard it?
It wasn't
Well,
exactly
no.
very discreet.
Yeah.
What? Oh, fuck! What? I should have written down his name. Storm.
Great Snow.
Great Snow. Fuck. Not Great Snow. Another one of the guards in the room.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Okay.
we already planned on getting out of here
Yeah,
soon.
it's like,
Wait-
yeah.
Wait for Mahua.
I think we should leave early tomorrow morning before dawn breaks.
I was gonna say we should leave today. I thought that was the plan.
I need some rest before then.
Okay.
Everybody give me perception checks.
Oh no, that's concerning. Sure, why not?
I hate you, Reed.
Why is that concerning, guys?
5.
That's that's an 11. That's my passive either way.
You have disadvantage on that ability check. Yeah, it's a natural one.
You swapped out my die. I'm convinced.
Yeah, it's my fault. Okay. So as Killian, you'd be the only one to notice as the way you're positioned, the back of the shop, you can actually see the dwarf and the 2 gnomes walking out of the alley with a bunch of bags over their shoulders as they're now walking down the street.
Do the bags look suspicious?
Not with an 11.
Did that place just get fucking robbed and we just busted up the robbers? Oh no!
So bad. I don't know enough. I don't really want to pursue it. I don't really want to pursue
I'm not
it.
gonna
I mean,
mitigate.
Dylan's just gonna. He's not really gonna care.
Abel has no clue.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
mean, we finished our conversation.
Well,
so we can
They
just go.
seem nice.
Hang on. Are you guys gonna? You guys want to go buy anything else in specific?
I'm good. I mean,
I'm gonna take a look around town. I'll meet you guys back at the thing.
I wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna give Killian 25 gold. I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
if you find a healing potion, please grab one for me. Otherwise, you can just keep whatever you get, whatever I just gave you.
Based. No, he doesn't say based. Thanks. And he's gonna walk off, and I think he'll try to trail them a bit, but it's not like supreme interest. It's just kind of seeing if he can get a general sense where they're going.
Okay. So Killian appears off in the group. With that, we'll go to the other 3. The other 3 were easily able to find Great Snow, who is in the middle of the market still working with the now new refugee crisis of sorts that he's trying to get people back across Dawn Call. And as he sees you all approach in the morning, he gives a big smile and he goes, "Ha! Heroes of Iron Hollow! To what do I owe another greeting to today?"
I think the owner of the place we infiltrated may have paid us a visit last night.
That's unsettling. Okay.
Yes.
You're here. What happened?
A noble-looking man, and I will try to describe him in as much detail as possible to convey the appearance.
As you say that, one of the people that is sitting right next to him getting aid goes like, I saw one of those. I saw someone just like that. They'd come by every now and then and check on us in there. Yeah, that sounds familiar." And he goes, "Oh, all right, very, very good." As he has yet another like aid there in a Dawn Call clothing that is, he's like, "Here, take a sketch and describe that one more time." As one of their things is doing exactly that, as they're trying to describe like what do your parents look like and get sketches out to other individuals as they're on their way. There's some illusionary mages helping with some of the imagery as well to help people get their stories together and get them going where they need to go.
So I'll go through it again, kind of similar to how I would describe like a map and my good knowledge of geography. I just kind of very descriptively lay it out, and then if they make a mistake, I'll try to give a little bit of a correction so it gets in the right direction.
And they do a pretty good job.
He kind of just came in and was very threatening. He referred to himself as the Shadows. I don't know if that's an actual title. I think it might have just been something he was saying to ignore my question. But it sounds like a couple of my companions had a similar nighttime visit from this entity. Just seemed threatening and referred to it as his castle. So I wanted to give you at least that description for a very dangerous entity. When we were in the castle, everybody seemed to run away when it sounded like he was en route to intervene.
Thank you. Thank you for following up and telling me that. He's jotted it down in his notebook from yesterday. Now he flips back to the page where he initially took all the notes with all of you. He goes, I'll send another message later on today and follow up. We haven't had time to do more with what information you've given me already, but as soon as we're done here with getting everybody home that we can, I'm going to look into it immediately. Sounds very serious, whatever you've stumbled your way into.
I'm hoping to not be in this way any longer because he gave me a very dangerous vibe.
Fair enough. Well, we all thank you for your service regardless. Stay safe.
Do my best and make my way with the other two back to the tavern. Wait for the group to return.
We head back. Is there like any kind of like item shop or like a magic shop or something that would sell like just like healing stuff at all? Or
yeah, I mean, you were
like...
in the city for a little bit, so yeah, the item shop definitely does exist inside here. What's the name? Griffin's Alchemy.
Can we
yeah,
to there?
Yeah, that's fine. You take a detour into there. It sticks out inside this almost uniform city of blues and silvers, as this one has an orange shingled roof and as you enter in, shiny hardwood floors. On the ceiling, you can see taxidermy birds hanging from it and a number of distilleries scattered about of the room. And a male dwarf is busily grinding up herbs in one area, as a female dwarf is currently shaking a whole bunch of different test tubes together, distilling them. As you walk in, hi there. Puts it down. How can I help you? Wipes his hands off on his chest.
I was wondering if you had any kind of potions or anything that can, heal ailments or anything at all. Just anything that can help you.
Yeah, we have a bunch in here. Some more expensive than others, but we have typical healing potions that'll run you 50 gold pieces a piece. Here, as he looks, potion of water breathing here run you 175. Potion of growth will run you about 268, and potion of giant strength here will run you about 350 gold pieces.
He said the healing potion's 50, right?
Yep, and we have about 3 of those in stock today.
Could you do 40?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna use my D12 inspiration real quick.
The haggler.
Yeah. 10. So plus that's 11, 10, 21.
I could do 40 each if you buy 2. 80 total. Give you for 2.
Deal. I look at the other 2 and say, does anyone want to pitch in for any, or?
Well, if that's the case, I could buy. I'll throw in 40 for the second.
Okay.
Alright. Then buy 2 healing potions, please.
Thank you so much. Here you go. And you
I'll
each a
take
healing
1.
And I'll keep 1 myself.
Okay.
Mark that off.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Okay. Everybody returns to the tavern but Killian. Killian, give me a stealth check.
Metal Gear Solid Killian. Let's see if I can butcher this. That's not awful.
Natural 1 inbound.
No, look at that. Okay, so
Why'd you roll twice?
Because I had disadvantage on stealth.
I love it.
Yeah. That is a 13, a 15 and a 13 for a 15 total, because I have +2.
Okay, yeah, they seem really into themselves right now as they're mumbling back and forth and making great haste going through one alley to the next alley.
Am I able to pick up what they're muttering at all?
perception check.
Right. That's a 10.
They seem pretty hushed in what they're talking about right now. It's urgent and seems like they're a little giddy in the way they're running.
Alright.
It's a brisk walk, very, very brisk walk. They're trying clearly not to make a scene.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I mean, I guess I'll just kind of keep following, see where they go.
How long do you continue to follow them?
How long did they go?
They're going halfway across town at this point. Across the city.
Killian gives it like 5 or 10 minutes before he just loses interest because it's taking too long.
10 minutes is a very long time to be walking.
That's true. That's true.
You can get more than a mile.
That's a pretty fast walking speed for a mile.
No.
Really?
Yeah, he gives it like 5 minutes before he gives up because he loses interest. Like 5 minutes. That's it. Oh no.
I'd say just as you're about to give up, one of them finally turns around, makes eye contact with you, and goes, "It's you!" And they go right down an alley and just immediately disappear off. Sprinting. You can hear the chunking of metal in their bags.
They're definitely stealing shit.
Y'all just got haggled.
You just
or-
got had.
You just got had by a bunch of thieves.
Killian's gonna double back to the shop
Okay.
and see if he can poke around in the back and see if there's like anyone tied up or anything.
As you get to the shop, it's all locked.
Well. He just kind of stares at it for a second.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate. And I'll go back to the tavern.
Okay. The group is now together at the tavern.
Alright, so what's the plan? Get out of Dodge?
I think we just got had.
Oh, what do you mean?
I'm pretty sure that those guys just stole a bunch of stuff from that building.
Well, why didn't you stop them?
Because they ran off.
Ooh, the blacksmith?
No,
If somebody runs
the
away,
little
that's
dudes.
immediate grounds to just be like, oh, they're gone forever.
Why would I go beat someone up over the fact that they're just running away?
Didn't you just say they stole from you?
I mean, no, not from me. I'm assuming they stole from the shop. Because they're being fairly suspicious about it. But again, I don't actually know, so...
But didn't you just go buy from the blacksmith shop?
They were running it, seemingly.
But you just said they were stealing from it.
Well, they were walking off with a bunch of stuff in a bag afterwards. Mighty
So they
suspicious
stole a
way.
bunch of stuff from the shop after
selling
pretending to
some of
sell
it.
you
Yeah,
stuff
exactly.
for more of your money.
Yeah, seemingly.
And you just let them walk away.
Well, not my money. Abel's and Hadrian's specifically.
So
But,
you just let them walk away and steal Abel and Hadrian's money.
I mean, again, it's all an assumption. I don't
You're
truly know.
Does that mean your guys are carrying around stolen goods now?
That's possible, but again,
I don't
maybe they just are weird.
I don't think.
I mean, if
They just
somebody-
seem like upstanding merchants to me. I don't know why you're accusing them of such behavior.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I didn't lose any money, so it's not the end of the world. And the place didn't seem broken into because it was locked, so maybe they're just weird.
Faro kind of speaks up and goes, "Oh, what did you guys go to the blacksmith for?"
Oh, I have javelins as they're kind of like holstered on my back. I would assume. I just got these
Bigger than javelins.
just so I could throw them if there's ever a time when I'm not in range of a combatant or anything.
Gotcha.
So,
And he kind of reaches into his bag and kind of just hands probably everybody a couple of rocks and goes, "If you ever need to, I can imbue these with some of nature's magic, and they have a good chance to hit, and a good chance to do a bit of damage.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
So,
Adding rocks to my
If I
equipment.
say, is there a rock item? No, I'm gonna make one.
Avalon turns to Mahua and says, "So, you didn't tell me that you saw somebody, that you saw the same guy I saw last night?"
I mean, I didn't mention it at breakfast. I didn't. It sounded like everybody had a similar experience, and I thought it'd probably be pertinent just to report it and let them do their job, and we get the fuck out of here.
You guys got visited?
What did he say to you?
He was just very, oh, you came in unannounced into my room, I'll come in unannounced into your room. Don't fuck with us. Why? How did you follow us? And I told him we followed the failure of his subordinate who let us come through that portal, and he was like, "Oh, okay. I had thought the same thing." So.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't
I don't
really
like
have.
that he knows where we were. It's not.
Like that I wasn't visited.
I think you should be glad that you weren't visited.
I mean,
Could have killed you, hey, Killian.
He visited me, and
That's possible.
he just seemed like he was just another douchey noble. I didn't really say anything too interesting to me. I didn't get threatened or anything, but
He pretty
Aren't you-
directly said
Weren't
that.
you drunk in an alley?
I was coming down.
But yeah, he pretty directly referenced that it was probably his castle. So I think he was the very scary one that all the vampires were running away from when we were running out.
And did he say he was gonna kill all of us, or just let us off the hook?
He
Or-
basically said, "Go away and don't cross my path ever again."
Did anybody else have any surprise visitors they want to tell us about?
I just had a normal night's sleep.
Fair.
Yep.
What time of day is it right now? Probably like 9 a.m., 10 a.m.,
Yeah, it's
something
around
around
10
there.
a.m. now that you guys went out and did a bunch of errands. And walked
Later
around for a
morning.
bit. Yeah, it's later.
What, am I able to take a long rest right now?
You
Uh,
you could try to sleep for 8 hours in the middle of the day, as long as it's
no.
8 hours.
Juan
You're gonna have to
can
just-
vouch for me. I do this on the regular.
Yeah,
I
see,
I mean,
could not
wait,
tell you.
I don't care what
You-
you do. You can do whatever
Yeah, it
your
doesn't
character
matter.
does. Yeah, sure. If that's what your character
You're
does.
gonna put
Okay.
a.
Oh,
you're
Just
gonna
trying
put
to add
Right.
justification.
You said you guys were leaving for Rumble, right?
Yep, that was the
Yeah.
plan.
And that one guard was pretty clear that he didn't want this one, pointing at Hadrian, didn't want him hanging around for too long.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
is that?
What did you do, Hadrian?
Evil asked me. I got into trouble with the Dawn Guard when I probably should have been laying low.
What did you do to
What
to upset the
specifically?
Dawn Guard?
Whatever it is, it's enough to where there's a high chance we get killed if we don't get out of town quick.
Exactly. So we should leave.
We'll
as
get
soon as
killed.
next morning.
I don't.
Oh, I
don't see
would-
why-
Or at the very least, he would. I would guess we would probably also get into trouble for the ones moving him. So
It is probably best for all of us to leave Dawn Call as soon as possible.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
if
I
I'm going to be
I would
traveling,
agree. I don't think we should wait till tomorrow, though.
if I'm going to be traveling, I'd kind of like to know the kind of person I'm traveling with. I mean, are you
I
going
don't
to
know any of you, and yet you're all coming. So
Are you,
I don't know
are
if
you
that's a
like,
fair argument.
Are you like a serial killer? Like, do I gotta like watch myself while I sleep at night, or?
You are not on my list, so you can count yourself lucky.
if you keep sleeping in the alley, I think you have to be worried about a bit more concerning things than Hadrian.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm not too worried about it. I was just curious.
I mean, it seems this noble fellow.
I'm
could've
gonna be
taken me out
honest.
If he wanted to.
I think the less that I know, the better off I'll be, because I
Probably,
don't want
yeah.
to be. I don't want to be tied to any of this.
A wise policy.
All right. Well, so are we leaving today or are we leaving tomorrow?
I say we leave today.
I think
I
we
don't-
should leave today as well.
I
should
think it'll
also-
probably be better to leave today.
We should-
If we're
push our
leaving,
luck.
we should probably get, I don't know, a means of transportation if we got the money for it, because
Got 2 legs
that
to
is a
go.
lot of walking.
You got 2 legs that aren't broken.
I don't know. If we keep getting into fights with vampire cults, that might change pretty quick.
Well,
I gave you most of my money.
That's true, you did.
I mean, I'm pretty broke, so...
I don't know if we'll be able to afford a cart yet.
Would any of us know roughly how much a cart would go for?
Yeah, is Ironbeard in here?
Yeah, he actually came in a little while ago. Yes.
Ironbeard.
Yeah,
I got a
good.
question for you.
You got
How
it.
much are there any places where we could get a cart around here?
You betcha. We got great stables.
How much do you think that is?
Oh, it's right on this giant spreadsheet somewhere.
Wow.
What's a spreadsheet?
Pull out a graphed
Yeah.
hole that has
Yeah.
different lines and graphs on it.
It'd be really nice if I could search this.
I too like small, soft ink.
Can you control F for the carriage section?
What I'm gonna do.
If you press your quill and another quill at the same time, you can look up things on your scroll.
Oh, that's why I can't find it. This is not
I'm still
easy.
pissed this guy scammed us out of 50.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm that too. Killian's
Right, you
pissed.
Tried. I didn't. The dice fucked me there.
Do you want to try getting our money back?
My charisma is awful. I would not win that
I
roll.
mean, I could
Cart
try to
costs
go...
about 100 gold pieces. Each horse will cost you about 150 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, we don't have time for that. We don't have
Very
money for that.
valuable creatures.
I don't think we have the money for that. So
Yeah, I don't
it
think we
sounds
do.
like we're gonna go on foot.
I mean, don't worry too much. I've got a knack for travel. I just got to take a look at a few maps, and I can help us get on our way.
All right. I mean,
Oh,
I imagine maps are much cheaper than horses.
Yeah, we might need to buy one. I don't think
Yeah.
blindly wandering is a good idea.
do you have any spare maps or where we could buy some maps?
Oh,
Wait,
sure.
Reed.
There's a cartographer place you could buy a map from.
Alright, well, I say we
I want
head
your
there.
maps.
Wait, Reed.
That's me.
Would my character... I hate you.
Okay.
Would my character be familiar with the route from Dawn Call to Rumble?
Not
It's
really.
a long ass fucking trip.
Yeah, this is gonna be a
To
while.
go to Rumble
go-
is like a 4 or 5 month trip on foot.
Oh,
Oh my
alright.
Christ!
Oh.
Is there anything we need to hit on the way there that... I mean,
That is. Yeah, well, that is a long.
Oh Lord!
Oh
Oh Lord!
Reed has
There's
long
not
durations.
really an.
But, like... to
It's
get-
not really an easy,
If I were to
simple
get
trail.
from... If I were to go from, like, Rumble to Soromir, I'd have to go through Dawn Call, right?
No,
Theoretically?
no.
No.
There's fucking
Oh.
water, there's boats, there's all sorts of ways you could get there.
Yeah.
There's quite literally teleportation magic, though you obviously didn't use that. There's many ways to get around the world.
Hadrian, is there anywhere relatively kind of nearby that won't kill you on the spot?
It might actually take you 6 months to get to Rumble, the capital.
6 months.
It'll take you like a month to get into the kingdom of Rumble. It'll take you about like the next 5.
Where does the Kingdom of Rumble start? Rockgate?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have to get to the city or the country?
How long is the trip from Last Star to... to Last Star, like the capital?
That would only be about, because of the path, maybe 2.5, 3 months to get the last star, because
No, boy, we cut it in half.
that's well taken care of and guarded and paved and all that type of stuff, and you're much closer. Rumble is very difficult terrain.
Rumble's like trying to walk across fucking New Zealand, but the size of Australia.
Yeah.
It's
I like that. I like
just
that.
a variety of different environments.
The Lord of the Rings, basically all of fucking Middle Earth.
Yes. Except 20 times the size.
Alright, so Killian asked... What did Killian ask me specifically?
What did?
Is there anywhere close by that wouldn't kill you on the spot?
We need to leave Dawn Call, and Soromir is off limits. But Last Star and maybe even Ashaya could be...
So we can't even
possibly
go-
arrested.
We can't. I mean, I'm always down to go to Ashaya, but you can't even go to Soromir. Hadrian, what kind of shit are you in right now?
What an interesting question. What could possibly, as the rest of the group dawns on you, could an individual not be wanted in 2 entire kingdoms? 2
Adrian,
entire kingdoms.
Adrian, I want to remind you that this could literally affect all of our lives here. So I highly encourage you to be honest and just tell us what the fuck you did to piss off the Dawn Guard and Soromir, apparently.
I may have angered a certain champion in Soromir.
Oh, you did what now?
So now you heard
what?
You did what?
champion. And that's another bad word. Those people are very powerful.
I cannot. You.
Why would you anger a champion? That seems like a
It
stupid
wasn't
idea.
intentional.
Yes. Why would you?
It
do
was
that?
collateral damage.
What collateral
Why
damage
would
were you causing to anger a champion?
Why were you in close enough proximity to cause collateral damage to a champion?
Is re-rolling?
No?
I see re-roll.
I've got
It's
a
not you, big boy.
suggestion.
Let's just say Rumble is our best option.
It is.
And can I lean over to Abel and Killian, like specifically, and like talk to them without being heard for a second, or like say something?
It's
to them
kind
without
of, you know, now that you say it, the whole tavern's pretty fucking quiet right now.
Everyone's screaming.
Like everybody, like Ironbeard's behind the fucking bar, like totally overflowing a glass, just listening in on a conversation.
He certainly has been
Maybe.
distracted by your conversation.
We need to get out of here now.
Yeah.
So wait, we do notice this, right?
I
said we
mean,
noticed.
now that you do, since you asked, you were going to try and talk quietly. You just now noticed that a lot of eyes are on you. A lot of people inside
Maybe-
you are kind of like giving you a side eye. Like, what is that about?
Are champions like of specific gods or like?
Yep.
Okay.
Every
Okay.
champion is of a specific god.
Which champion did you piss off?
Let's
Let's discuss this elsewhere. Let's discuss this
let's
elsewhere.
leave. We
Hey,
can
it's
get out of
Zahir.
town.
Hey, it's Zahir.
Let's go get the map. Let's go get a map so we know where we're going, and then we can leave town and figure out if we want to go somewhere else to possibly make some money to make the trip to Rumble quicker.
I think a good idea might be to get the funds together to maybe hire like a mage to teleport us there.
That would be pretty cool. Dude, how much would any of us
That's
have
gonna
any idea
be-
how much that costs?
So
Would any of us have any idea about that?
Yep.
I was a
I-
virgin.
I have walked on foot my entire life, so I have no idea what that is.
I don't think Killian would have any idea how much that would cost.
I feel like
wouldn't
people
either.
might have overheard.
It is expensive, but Last Star is known for giving those type of services.
All right, so
That's
let's
the
head up
mage
towards
capital.
Last Star. Let's head up towards Last Star because there's probably people there who can help us do that.
Mhm.
Are you wanted dead in Last Star too?
Please say no.
Not to my knowledge.
That does not inspire confidence
that-
either way.
All right, we're gonna have to go with it. All
I'm gonna
right.
have to iron some stuff out with Reed after tonight.
You don't
So-
we
Yeah,
don't have
that's fine.
anything to iron out, dude. You're doing great. You nailed it.
So I think, and feel free to interrupt me if you got something. The plan sounds like it's to go to Last Star to hire a mage to teleport us to Rumble.
But don't we need money?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do some jobs along the way. There's several
So,
towns.
it's a long trip to Last Star.
There's several towns between here and Last Star.
Where Last Star begins? Star Sentinel, right? Or does it start lower?
As
like
soon as the
It's-
Burning Forest.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
okay.
the lower border of the Burning Forest.
Well, once
is
it turns
the
orange,
Yep.
we're safe.
Yep. Which is
Okay.
really
No!
close.
Also-
It's only like a week's journey as soon as you hit the orange.
Also, Hadrian, do you have a disguise kit?
I do indeed.
I highly
Start
recommend the
using
next
it.
time if we stop by any other places in Dawn Call that you use that disguise kit while we're in town, so
I
you
just
don't
put on
get
the
us killed.
fucking the Lego Star Wars, fat nose and glasses.
Yeah, mask. Yeah.
You know,
the stormtrooper helmet drop
Last
down.
Star might be actually a good place to go. I think I've got business up there.
All right. All
So let's go get a map.
Any protests from you two?
I've got nothing waiting for me. I've got nothing.
I want to make sure you guys are included in these kind of decisions.
I'm just here for the journey.
Yep, that's about it for me.
Love to
All
hear,
Great to hear.
love to hear that.
As they're walking out, Killian's gonna as loud as he can say to the rest of the bar, "Yeah, sure, let's go deal with your problems in Dawn Call. That'll get anything off our back, just so that if anyone's listening."
Make a
that's a
performance check with disadvantage.
Oh no.
You better roll well.
Hang on, wait a second. Give me a sec.
Can
I
I
gotta check
cast
something.
guidance so
No.
he gets a D4?
Nope.
Oh.
Where is
Juan, are you like blinded right now?
Yeah, I am checking something. Yeah, no, okay, sorry. There's a thing where if there's a certain thing I can get advantage on performance checks, but not this one.
Definitely
Oh,
not.
you got disadvantage. So if you get disadvantage, but you have advantage already, does it just cancel out?
Yep.
Well, oh baby. Let's see here. What is my performance increase?
You rolled badly, didn't you?
Actually, no. I rolled a 19 and an 18 for a 19 total.
Oh,
Impressive.
You shout out awkwardly to the entirety of the room that you're gonna go solve these problems in Dawn Call, as everyone just unprompted, as it's still silent in here at this point, hears that echo throughout the room, and Ironbeard goes, "Good luck!"
Yes, sir.
As
Thank
everybody's walking out, I am gonna take a quick walk over to the bar.
Oh yes, yes.
Question, Ironbeard, have you heard of a group of monks called the Wandering Way wander through town recently?
Can't say I have, no.
Alright. And then I'll walk out.
Okay.
Also, at some point in the day, I don't know when this would have been, Keelan would have tried to refill his flask in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Got it.
I'm so bewildered by what this flask could be.
Don't worry about it.
And I guess I'll use, like, we'll leave the tavern and I'll find an alley that's empty and I'll put on a disguise from my disguise kit.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
What, you think I'm gonna roll another natural one tonight? Or do you
Yes,
think
it'd be funny.
Yes, you will.
Please let me know if you do.
20, dirty 20.
You're good.
There we go.
You're good.
There you go.
Your friends guard you in the alley as you change into something inconspicuous. All right. The lot of you. What are you doing?
I think we're finding a map, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we gotta get a map before we leave town.
We're the
I'm
cartographer.
Matt.
Yep, you go to cartographer's place. Maps are expensive.
Oh,
About 10 gold pieces.
no.
Of the world. Of the continent of Tabula Rasa. But it's still, once you have it, you have it.
Can I
very
haggle for
insistently.
I can buy it.
Yeah,
Can I
Bar
haggle?
definitely wants it anyways.
Yeah.
So, like he'll just buy it.
Awesome. You can add a map of Tabula Rasa to your inventory.
What's the shop called, if there's a name? Is there a name for it or not?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, no, I'm just listing. I'm jotting everything down, so I was just wondering.
Yep, just the cartographer's shop tonight. I actually might have it in my notes, but I don't care at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I
Reed's
probably
tired.
did make it, but a lot of streaming today. But I'm having a blast, so here we are. I don't think you care about.
Do we want a individual map for last stars so we can navigate in there?
I think that's something we'll come across when we get there.
As
Yeah, I
you
think-
exit the shop, everybody give me a perception check.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Please roll well, please roll well,
Hey.
please, God.
11.
16.
23.
22.
Oh Lord, oh man.
Far and Evelyn, you notice a group of Dawn Guard guards,
Go.
none of which that are Great Snow, talking around to people, and it looks like they are in search of something.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I wonder what.
Kind
You
of just
point them out.
I pointed out, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Adrian, you recognize the one in the center of these two as the individual that
Ooh.
stared at you a little longer yesterday, as he seems to have quite anger across their face as they are talking from person to person.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of town.
I think we should leave.
I think we should leave too.
I'll walk over to Killian and say that was the one who recognized me and point to him.
Oh,
Not like
okay.
a point, like a low point, like just kind of like motion towards him.
Okay. Cool.
I'm not trying to be.
That's cool and all, but let's get moving.
All right, everybody give me stealth checks with advantage.
With advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage because of their high
Okay,
perception
so-
to notice.
Okay, so that gives me
So-
just a straight roll.
I have it
Yeah,
at
straight
disadvantage.
roll. Stealth check, you said?
Do I have time to? Can I
16.
cast something before we do?
Oh shit!
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace, so everyone.
Okay, that makes it better.
Does that
makes it
matter
much
if I
better.
roll a 1?
Ooh, probably not.
We'll see.
Okay, that's that was a mighty 3 for a 13.
That's an additional plus 10, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
So 26.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Total 30.
Oh man, mighty
19.
roll.
I rolled an 8, but still got a 26.
That'd be nice.
You cast your
I have
spell, and your feet make no sound as you guys move, but the sudden jerkiness of Killian, Hayden, and Evelyn immediately catch guard's attention that is looking for any movement out of the ordinary right now, and he makes eye contact with the group and immediately recognizes you. The three of them begin walking quickly towards your group. What are you doing?
Be cordial, I guess.
So
Try to.
Here, let me handle this.
can I make a perception check on like the surrounding area, like see
Yeah.
how far the street goes, seeing all the paths and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I help you?
18.
You can see that you're just outside the cartographer's shop. It's open streets and alleyways. There is a street in the middle separating two sides of the road. Multiple shops separated by many alleys, so it's pretty open and public at the moment. There's
I say we run.
nothing
I say we run.
crazy in your way.
Help you?
Is that what you are you waiting for them to come? They're on
No, no,
their
no.
way.
I'm like walking towards them while they do
Me
whatever.
too.
Killian's gonna ready a.
No. I'll bump
Okay.
Killian and say I'll move away so if you don't get caught with me, and I'll meet
Okay.
up with you back at the entrance to Iron Hollow.
Killian's gonna kind of summon a mote of Dunamancy in his hand, but he's gonna make it small enough to be basically a coin that he's kind of moving through his fingers, just so he has it.
Okay.
In case he needs to summon the echo.
Hi,
Hi
What's
there.
across this?
hi, can I help you?
Yes, you can. You're the heroes for that saved all those people yesterday, are you not?
Everyone keeps calling us, so yeah.
Terrific. Well, you can do another great service. Your companions here. He looks. Funny, it seems like you're short one. Do you know anything about him?
Oh, Hadrian.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he last night he said something about going off to Soromir in the morning, and I haven't seen him since.
Make a deception check.
I was gonna say something, but
Can I help him out
At
for an advantage?
disadvantage, I'd say.
At disadvantage?
Yeah. Not because something you don't know.
N plus 13.
13. Funny. Soromir. He'd be going to Soromir.
Yeah, I mean,
You wouldn't be
We're
helping
saying-
him and harboring him by any chance.
we met the guy like a day ago, and he ditched us while we were fighting a bunch of vampires. Do you really think we owe him anything?
we hardly
Make a
know this guy.
deception check.
You just do deception.
Wait,
And actually,
oh,
at
we have
disadvantage-
inspiration.
You
We have
do.
inspiration.
Yeah, but
we have
you're too late.
inspiration.
You should be at disadvantage because now he already knows you've lied to him.
What was our inspiration die?
D12.
D12? Okay.
Quan.
Mission charisma,
hoping I can
guys.
do it.
Just saying. I can help.
17.
I have a plus 3.
17.
I have a plus
17.
6.
That sounds a lot like how he handles himself.
exactly did he do? Like, what are you hunting him for? I'm just curious.
He's wanted by the Dawn Guard for crimes to yet be handed down to him, and he is fleeing from his day in court. But he's also fleeing for other crimes in Sorbia, which I find fascinating that he would be going back to Sorbia, as you said.
He said something about finally confronting his issues in Sormir before just scrambling off.
I'm just passing along what I know.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Deception on me? Okay.
Yep.
Is it still disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, this is so bad.
Never ends.
These people
It never
know what
ends.
the facts
Kill
are.
him. Just let the charisma people.
Oh, baby. Where's my deception check bonus? There it is. It's a 16.
16.
Oh, word.
Would you mind coming in for some questioning? A lot of you. To ask you
Can
about
say,
your companion.
look, officer, we obviously, I can tell you, I don't. If I was in the company of somebody that I knew that was wanted by the law, I would happily do my due diligence to turn him in because I do not associate with petty criminals. So, but we are
Petty?
we are in a hurry to get to Last Star. We have some business up there that just cannot wait. So, is it possible?
Is there a bounty on his head?
Could we just,
Yeah.
you know,
You don't know.
speed this along?
If you turn him in, you can have a good old 300,000 gold pieces at your disposal.
300,000, you say?
But
Now that is a tempting offer.
That's what Stormir's paying right now. We can only offer about 10,000
Shit.
gold pieces
You-
for him.
Tell me that!
Now we might have been going to Last Star, but maybe we should go see if we can catch him on his way.
Yeah, we
I want
should
that
try to
money.
go catch him. So do you mind if we
I want
leave
that money.
that out? We're on a time crunch.
I do mind. I know. I appreciate you on such a time crunch, but then you would care to help catch such a thing.
And if you're trying to stop us, then are you even doing your job?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna kind of try to calm everyone down. I will gladly submit myself for questioning if that will help me exonerate myself.
It would.
Or do all of us have to
Lead
go
me
and
away.
be
Yeah.
questioned? Is the
No.
look?
no.
I left something in the inn room. Can I go grab that?
No.
I really want to run. I really just want us all to book it.
Wait.
See, you can either fuck me over, or you could fuck me over, so choose wisely.
Abel doesn't want to turn you in, but Nick wants to turn you into Sora.
Yeah, me too. I want.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm having the hard.
Gillian just doesn't want to go to jail. Gillian's more concerned about jail.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail. So
300,000 gold.
That is-
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
The famous Adam backstory.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, the gold is news to me. Thanks, Reed.
I mean,
All right.
I
Well,
was very clear in what we talked about, and
Do
if
we
you
want to
assume
run
there
or
was
do we want to
no
submit?
bounty on
I
your
will-
head,
I will give
the
you.
way you kept upping it to me, you're like, that's
hey,
not
hey,
good enough.
This
3
story thing
times.
was you.
3 times you said that wasn't enough to me.
No, that is not okay. We'll talk about this later.
We can absolutely talk
let's-
about it later.
All right, let's go. Let's lead me to the station.
I just
I'd
wanna
be
run.
happy to help.
Certainly.
oh, I will ask though. Are we under arrest? Like, are we?
Yeah.
So
Put us under arrest.
do I have your word that if we answer your questions, you're gonna let us go?
As long as you have no crimes that you've committed.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I guess
Two
we
of
got
the
no
guards
choice.
get behind the group, and he
Oh.
leads the group.
If we get arrested.
For a moment, I'm just standing there, not moving,
Yep.
and then when one of the guards bumps me, I kind of like, oh, sorry, I blanked out for a moment. What's going on?
We're getting arrested.
I have a question though for the DM.
Why are we getting arrested?
Yes.
When I told Juan that I'll meet him back at the entrance to Iron Hollow,
Yeah.
Abel and Evelyn were already walking towards this fucker.
Yeah.
Did anybody else hear that? Did either Mahua or Far hear that?
Bar definitely hears like everything. So
Yeah, Far just knows.
I do have a passive perception of 15.
I have one of 10.
Yeah, you would have too. Yeah. So
I have-
Mahua
I
and
have-
Far typically hear most things.
Do we
Far
want to
more
fight
so.
or do we want to run? Or do we want to go with it?
Until they start
on.
slapping on cuffs, I say we try to play it cool.
I don't. I would like for some of us to be able to travel through Darncall.
Exactly.
I'm going with
Okay.
the dog guards. They're
That's what
they're
I'm
my
doing,
bros. I respect
have-
them quite a lot.
I have high persuasion, so just and it's at a what is it
Why
called?
did you have to say
And
Soromir?
it's-
Why did you have to say
I'm
Soromir?
proficient in
I was
persuasion.
trying to
so-
throw them off. I didn't know they knew his whole story.
He told us like an hour ago.
No, but I figured the Dawn Call only knew what he did in Dawnguard.
I don't know. This guy seems like he has a
They didn't
personal.
have
This guy's.
that. They didn't have
But this
to,
guy
but
seems-
Adam's like,
this-
they should
This guy
probably
seems
go.
like he has a personal investment in it. So I don't know. I guess.
Just let the high charisma people try to weasel out. Maybe we'll be okay.
I'm trying to do right now.
Campaign.
I've just like I'm trying to figure out a way that I can use persuasion instead of deception. I've got something lined up.
I'll try
My everything is my performance, my persuasion, and deception are both screwed. So it doesn't matter.
So you guys walk your way to the area. Their makeshift. Actually, you go to the Iron Hollow. What would be their equivalent of a guard station, police station. You guys go inside there as other Dawn guards are stationed, and absolutely no sign of Great Snow at the moment. And they put you each into separate rooms, and they go to sit down with you one at a time. They ask you
right, here we
general
go.
questions about who he was with. Like, what do you know about him? How'd you meet him? What would he say to you? I'm not going to roleplay this with each of you individually.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is, what do you want to tell the officers about Hadrian?
All right, so they sit down with me.
Yes.
And they ask me these questions, and just for you, Reed, imagine Mosnell recounting a story.
Oh, Christ.
It's like very non-specific, like he's only 50% paying. He hears things, but he's only like 50% paying attention. So it's like, yeah, he didn't talk at first a whole lot. He was kind of weird and sitting off in the corner. Said he was in trouble somewhere. I think it was Rumble, or maybe it was Ishaya. Maybe Swordmere, I don't know. And then
list as you go, and he just. But which was it?
I said one of those places at least.
You've named every kingdom, sir. Every one of them. There are no more kingdoms.
He said he was trying to get somewhere. I think he was trying to get up to. Did he say?
All right,
Dust-
sir.
dust
Thank you
light?
for your time. Thank you for your time. It has been terrific.
Oh, no, okay, yeah,
Great
if you
service.
need
Up you
anything,
are. We'll let you know.
much,
as they,
much respect to you, Dawn Guard.
The first one out is definitely Mahua. Rest of you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try and keep things as close to the truth as I can.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, we met him about a week ago
Mm-hmm.
because me and Killian are looking for my brother,
Mm-hmm.
and he was heading towards Rumble, and he said that there were some people in Rumble that might help us find my brother.
Okay.
And that's what I know about. That's what I know about him.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty. Have a good day. See, lead you on your way. Killian, what do you say?
Can we come back to me? I'm still thinking.
No.
No.
You're here.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
now in.
Yeah.
He's just staring at
Yeah.
you. He's just looking at you.
Yeah.
I asked you a question.
Yeah. That met him about a week ago. Real quiet. Doesn't say
What?
much.
You told me you met him a day ago and he didn't
Oh.
care.
I said we were going on that journey together. We got tasked by Ironbeard or whatever to go find those people. The village, really. He asked us to go inspect the village.
Yes, but you told me you met him yesterday when we first met out in the streets. Is that not?
You're right, because I wanted to go on my way and not have to deal with any consequences from a guy I don't care about. He left us for dead to fight a bunch of vampires, and I'd rather just see him do whatever his own issues are. I have stuff I need to do, and it doesn't concern him, so I'd rather go deal with it and leave it up to the authorities to deal with whatever his problems are.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. So, anything else then? The more you give us, the quicker you're out of here, sir.
Said he wanted to get to Rumble. Didn't give us a reason why.
No? Anyone
We just said that's...
to see or meet inside Rumble?
No, he didn't. He just mentioned if we were... He mentioned if we were going that way, and we said, I don't know, we're still in town for the next week. And then we got tasked with that thing, and we got a bit more concerned with fighting a bunch of vampires than what our plans after were.
Sure. Deception check on the... I'm pretty sure you do know who he wanted to meet up with.
I can.
No, he didn't tell us, I don't think.
He just said he has like, contacts.
Yeah, going into this, he told us he had contacts, and that was it. He never told us anything else.
I told you.
Check. You did?
No, I definitely told you.
Did you?
Yeah, he did.
I
I'm almost
definitely
certain he
told
told you. Yeah. Deception.
I told
Okay.
you exactly who I was privy with.
Alright, that is a 15.
15. All right. Thank you for being honest and forthright this time. Have a good day. Bar.
Far kind of just says like, oh, we met him out at the village. He stayed back. He didn't come in to the portal with us. We came out. We found him. We met back up with him. Came to town. Didn't know really anything about him. It was really weird. I came back to the inn about 4 a.m. and he was up and he was on the stairs. Didn't say anything to me. He kind of went down in the bar, went outside, and then just came back in and went to bed.
Oh, that is strange behavior.
Yeah, I thought so as well.
Rude
he didn't.
well.
I talked to him and he said nothing and just walked by.
Wow. That sounds like someone
and then-
who's unhinged.
He was up at 4 a.m. And then this morning found out that he was wanted, so we kind of decided to leave.
It makes sense. Makes sense. Well, I'm sorry you had to cross paths with such a potential megalomaniac. That is some craziness. Yeah. You have a wonderful day.
Fine.
Thank you, you
Sorry
too.
for your interactions with this unsavory character.
Oh, my lord.
Evelyn.
I just start saying like, I got rights, man.
Oh my God.
You know, I have. It's a sad day.
This is the medieval kingdom. Do we have rights?
We do not have civil rights nor liberties.
It's not really medieval.
My own rights are being trampled over by the man.
We have no civil rights, no civil liberties. We have nothing here.
I demand a lawyer.
There might not be many.
I'm just
Enjoy
looking at
your
that
day.
direction like...
He just lets you go. He just knocked off his stuff. Let's see if he comes
I'm
it.
actively like losing my mind right now.
Yeah, this is maddening.
Bro, I want to just take you to fucking Soromir now.
Yeah, I really do.
I
You
think-
can
You can always roll a new character. That's always an option, but we're not like.
I mean, I'm
PvP.
gonna have to unless you throw me a bone here.
You are getting exactly how you're playing. I am throwing you a bone, but my God, some of these rolls have not been good.
You just gotta act crazy, and the guards will let you go.
I think that'll work.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I was talking about.
I still kind of wish we could have just run. I wish we should have just run. I'm still kind of.
I demand legal aid.
You know nothing
This
about
is a guy we hardly know.
called
Yeah, we hardly know this
Politics.
guy.
We
We
hardly
could've just
know
run.
Adrian.
Nope.
Oh, Hadrian, yeah, that's it.
I just don't feel like talking. I just didn't want to talk to him.
Yeah, all you guys meet outside, and you can see he just looks at you, Avalon, and he's just like, "Good day," and closes the door.
My lawyers will be in contact with you.
If we leave,
You
I
have
really don't want to go to jail.
No, I don't. Let's go.
Lawyers are very alive in this world. They are potentially more dangerous than any vampire you'll meet.
I know what I'm doing for my backup character.
Yeah, magic lawyer.
I'm playing Daredevil. That's my fucking dream.
Fighter, a blind
Mastermind
fighter
rogue.
who's a lawyer.
Mastermind rogue.
A rogue that's a lawyer, yes.
Okay, do we go find Hadrian on the frickin'
I think he said he was gonna meet us at the Ace Gate.
So, Hadrian,
Yeah.
your friends made a wonderful distraction for you. You have easy, no-roll passage to get out of town, however you please. Do you go to the front, like you said? Where you going to meet them?
What? Because we already went through earlier when we came with the herd of people. What is the front of Iron Hollow like?
Pretty open. There's like the gates themselves close at night, but large doors. There is walls that surround the entirety of the city. Guards out front, but you have your disguise kit on, so you know most people won't recognize you the way.
I'm definitely gonna, because they did come over after recognizing us. I'm gonna switch disguises.
recognize the group for certain.
Yeah, but just in case they recognize me amongst the group, I'm gonna switch disguises.
Man, I don't think they saw you if you were able to just walk away.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah, you can be paranoid. That's
Yeah, you can be paranoid. Why not?
paranoid people do when they don't
Yeah,
have
why not? Might as well.
switch disguises.
Yeah, that's fine.
God.
You can do that again.
So,
Give me a stealth check.
You still have a +10, by the
I
way.
still have your +10, thank God.
Hadrian literally gets.
There is an absolute coin toss between does Killian turn you in or does he keep going?
Matt,
There's a
hold on.
real coin
What,
toss.
25? Like, I get +18 regardless of what I roll.
I hope you have a backup character in mind.
Yeah, I hope you do because I'm getting real ready.
Like,
Boy,
honestly,
see, this
I'm
was the
more
thing
than
I was
wi-
most worried about. I was like,
I'm more than willing to turn you in if the
Yeah, because he has not endeared himself at all to the group.
Nope.
oh fuck.
No.
Oh, man.
I have no reason to like you.
You made a really risky play,
Yeah.
not following us into that portal, and it
Well, I was
backfired
going to, but it
horribly.
Backfired
was just
tremendously.
Mr. Rock went through.
D&D's insane, guys. It's really something
I love
else. It's
D&D.
a
I love
very
Yeah,
unique
this
experience.
is
I love
wild. Yeah.
I want to make that clear.
I could've
I
never-
absolutely love this.
Never
Yeah,
would
this is so
screw this
funny. I
up,
love
let
it.
me tell you. All right. So here we are at the front gates. Your group begrudgingly goes there as the guards look to you guys at front. The Iron Hollow guards are like, "Heroes of Iron Hollow, good to see you. Good to see you. Have a great day. You're wonderful. Hope to see you again sometime."
Did we ever get a name of that guy?
Of who?
The guy who just interviewed us. Did we ever get a name from him?
No, you guys.
Oh, damn it.
Let
Okay.
us go is the important.
Yeah.
You can go
I
back
would-
and ask if
I
you
would-
want to say.
I think I'm
No,
good for now.
I was fully ready to be like, we just saved like 300 people. Can you just let us go?
Yeah, I think we just leave.
100,000.
Do we find Hadrian out there?
I mean,
No, because okay.
no,
okay,
he
okay.
changed disguises, so you have
Yeah.
no
No, but,
idea
like-
where he is.
It's probably been a decent amount of time between
Yeah.
when I left and when they came back. We say like went to
Yeah.
the station, got
Yeah.
questioned,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
came
yeah.
back.
Hours.
So I definitely like repositioned like away from the gate, but still in the general vicinity.
Absolutely, I agree. They have no idea
Yeah,
where
we still
you
have
are.
no idea who you are.
They have no idea where you are or what you look like, so they're just standing there like idiots. You see them.
Yeah, I'll just
I have
sit.
some words I'd like to say to him once we get a moment.
I have many thoughts.
I do
Maybe.
too.
Is there any reason why we aren't?
Also,
Turn him
Killian,
in.
I have
It was really cool meeting the Dawn Guard. You don't interact with them very much.
And you also don't usually get an opportunity to get 300,000 gold.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I would have preferred
That's a lot of gold.
Say I met the Dawn. Well,
Listen,
we did meet the Dawn Guard
Listen,
under good terms.
300,000 gold split 5 ways is 60,000 each.
Tell me
quite a
again
bit of money.
why we're not turning them in, because I'm more than willing to go run back.
We could do it. We really could.
You better make a very persuasive
Yeah,
argument.
you better make
Yeah.
a very persuasive argument.
Yeah.
Because
Reed,
Yeah.
question for DM.
Yeah, it's
You're just out of it.
uh-huh.
No, but this is gonna be a lot of backstory questions. But
Yeah, sure.
how much money would a Rumble Syndicate have in their possession, just like offhand?
Wouldn't be enough to pay off his debts.
I'm thinking of
You're
things.
right, a lot. They have millions for certain.
This is so.
Oh, millions. Oh, no.
you're gonna
Yes,
try
they
to.
They
You're gonna
do.
bribe us.
You're correct. They are very wealthy, just like any major government. They have access to lots of money. Especially the one you're friends with is the wealthiest of all of them.
Oh, my God.
Well, that wasn't where I was thinking of getting the money from, but okay.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
Let's say, where are we going with this? Does Adrian find us? How's it going?
No, I'm not. I'm still like standing on the side. Or what?
I guess we just leave
Okay,
them.
can you just describe
we
the
still-
area we're in, like specifically, or do I need to roll for that?
No. Yeah, no. Don't have to roll for that. You're just at the front gates right now. That you told them to meet there. The gates are open. People are passing through occasionally. It's not that big a foot traffic area. People don't normally come in and out constantly. There's guards by the entrance. There's guards walking around the ramparts of the outside wall. There's a moat that surrounds it to try and keep any sieges out. It's open. It's a wide open area. You're walking toward, again, Sand Hill, and then a little far off the trees that start heading into the mountains, and another direction opposite will send you up toward the ever-burning forest. So like you got, it's pretty flat around Iron Hollow.
Okay.
And we're just kind of like standing just like offside the road awkwardly.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And there's a couple other people kind of doing the same thing though. Some merchants before they go in the city are just leaving the city, It's kind of like a rest area of sorts kind of idea
Okay.
outside the gates where people are just taking their time. There's no real rush and the guards are fine. Like there's no threats. They're not going to bully you or anything. There's no threats. So everything's cool.
I say we give them about 5 minutes before we start heading out.
Yeah, I would say we sit there and kind of wait, like open.
I don't know. I
side
mean, if we
and-
wait and he shows up, we could turn him in.
I mean, if Abel grapples him, I'll run.
Yeah, I
to the
mean,
guards.
he might not even be here. He could have just left already.
I'm sure he could have just ditched
Can
us.
I?
So like,
What would I roll? Perception to see if I hear this?
At this point, yes. As you see the group and you begin approaching the group in your disguise, you can try and eavesdrop on your friends that seem to be very talkative now.
Swap.
Yeah.
can I roll perception to see if I see him approaching?
We're already turning on a member.
Absolutely.
Can I roll perception too?
Fuck.
This-
Yeah, okay.
I really made mistakes with my character sheet, but 14.
Mistakes, but it's not really a mistake. It's like you're getting fun. You're playing someone. It's session
Yeah.
2. You still can do anything
Yeah,
you
that's right.
want. It doesn't matter.
15.
Everything's cool. We're just
Be
this
it
is
fun call.
crazy. This is
I
this is D&D wild.
no
You
when I
threw
did my
something
stat,
out there.
I forgot perception was tied to wisdom when I did everything. So
I rolled a
right.
22 to see if he's approaching.
You said you rolled a 5?
no 14.
14, okay. You clearly see a strange figure approaching the group, trying to listen to you guys.
And do I hear them at all?
You
What they're
don't
discussing?
hear them because as soon as you begin approaching, Far immediately hushes everybody as he notices this strange-looking figure sort of slowly approaching the group and trying to eavesdrop.
Yeah, so Far kind of goes like, I think we have company.
Can we help you?
Can we help you?
If you're here to question us, I swear to Lord. I swear to God.
Okay.
I got my lawyers. I'll get them.
Who are you?
Can I take 5?
Yeah.
Can I get like a coffee? No.
Yeah. I mean, do you need a break?
No, well, I don't know. I'm gonna need a second to think about this.
Yeah, give it a second. Big decision
Oh,
here.
you don't have the
A big decision. Do we literally have? He makes a whole new character second session because we all decide to turn on him.
No, can I take 5 to make a new character? And
No, not that. You can make a new
would-
character afterwards if you feel compelled. This character isn't
I feel-
lost yet. There's still plenty you can do here.
You know, you can
There's
try
a-
to persuade us. Like,
I'm still
You gotta give us a reason to like you.
I'm still moving that finger of that coin of Dunamancy through my hand. I still have it. Still just.
Remember, there's
Spin
no
it.
PvP in these games. We are not
Killian-
going
I know.
to have that
Well,
happen.
they can
I'm
just,
aware.
like, they
I'm
like
aware.
throw me in a sack and drag me.
Doesn't mean I can't threaten them.
Vanguard.
Killian, remind me. I
have
could have talked to
agency.
you about that thing when we got some alone time.
So take a
I don't know what you're talking
piece
about, but okay.
aside, take a moment to gather yourself, think about what you want to do.
Towards the weird black
The rest
coin.
of you, see anything?
Just a coin I found on the
cool
street.
lately?
Stony Rock.
See any good animes or videos?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Somebody say anime.
I just
Is
started
that,
Elden
you mean
Ring.
Attack on Titan?
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
wild.
Elden Ring.
Oh, it's great.
It's
Yeah.
horrible, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so much pain.
Within
It's
the
so much
last
fun.
2 weeks, I have played 44.4 hours of Destiny 2.
Love it.
Ooh.
Oh, the new witch queen.
Listen, the Witch Queen expansion is the best thing they've ever done. It's so based.
I've
It's so
put in-
cool.
Great.
I've officially
What about-
hit 350 hours in Final Fantasy 14,
Hey, that ain't bad. That's a lot, but that ain't bad. That ain't Skyrim
and
bad
I'm
over
only on the second
11
expansion.
years.
I have 1,438
Teacher?
hours in Team Fortress 2.
You're a nerd.
I'm sorry. What did you just say? My brain turned off when you started saying numbers. I didn't hear it. Is it over 1,000? Did you say?
It was over 1,000 hours in TF2.
I've been playing that game since I was 12, so
Oh, that's fine.
it's accumulated over
Yeah, that's
over
like
many
Skyrim
years.
for me. It's like I've played it since 2011, and like what's like 800 hours over 11 years? Nothing.
I have 100 days on one game, but
Refound my
Guys, hey.
webkins.
I
So
have
it was
over
fun.
1,000 in No Man's Sky, and that came out in 2016. So
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
You got to enjoy the like recovery of No Man's Sky.
yeah, I suffered through the beginning. It
That's
was a redemption arc for me.
I love it.
I'm hornswoggled right now.
Oh, Horizon's got my time. I'm in love with Horizon
Wait.
Forbidden West.
I can't watch your Horizon streams because I want to play through Forbidden
Do
West.
it. Don't watch. I agree. It's one of the best games I played in forever, just for my type
Same.
of play style. I just
wanna
thoroughly
play
have
it.
enjoyed it.
But I don't have a
Um,
PS5, and I don't
Yeah.
want to suffer through it on PS4.
I would not play it on PS4. It is
Also,
so
I
much. It's so
Would
good
probably
on PS4.
rather play Elden Ring first, just because I'm a big FromSoft fanboy now.
Definitely. I'm playing Elden Ring next. Okay,
Elden-
Adam, we bought you time. Yes.
So the question came from far, and it was like, "What are you doing? Like, what
yeah,
are
who are you? What's this creepy guy approaching the group? They don't know what you.
Can I ask them where? Or I'll just say, where are the people he brought into town yesterday?
I don't know. We're
Oh.
leaving.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch. In...
How do you
Alright,
know
guys,
he brought
literally
people
walking
to town?
Well, I mean, I'm sure words of our deeds have spread.
It's been a night.
It doesn't,
How would they recognize us by face?
you know. I mean, I'm a pretty big deal now, so.
As you're
Okay,
covered in
yeah.
filth after sleeping in an alley.
Yeah, yep.
Seeing it all drunk and yeah.
Split ends and just
Yep.
ripped and stained clothing.
Yep. Just the way I like it.
So wait, what questions were asked me in that foray of talking?
Whatever you want to answer. It was a lot.
Mainly,
Who are
It was a
you?
lot.
Why
I'm
are you
trying to-
here?
Well, the why you here is just like,
Yeah, you can ignore that.
yeah. What did Mahua say?
I said, how do you know that? That literally happened yesterday afternoon, evening.
Say anything you want.
I was
How-
at the
how do
gate
you-
when you brought everybody into town.
So why are you talking to us
Yeah.
now?
You have an insight check on
And
that?
What do you
I
mean?
think.
Insight check to remember, I guess it'd be more history check if
What?
I remember seeing them.
What are
Yeah,
this
check
person's
for you.
motives?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're
do you-
being really hesitant. I want to.
What are this
You
person's
lying.
motives?
Okay, so yes, you could do that insight.
That is a mighty 5 right there. Oh,
What do we
I
have to
saw.
see through
Yeah.
this, guys?
Yo, you totally think you remember seeing this guy, Killian? I'm sorry, Far. What did you say?
What do you have to roll to see through a disguise?
I
you don't know.
actually. That's actually a fair
Yeah.
point.
Probably
roll an
either
insight?
either an
Actually,
investigation or an
Yeah.
intelligence.
Well, you don't know there's a disguise. Well, do they
Yeah.
now have a disguise kit on? Did all of them hop in the
Yeah,
other
we
team?
saw
Or
it.
is it
Yeah,
just-
we
You
tried
can-
to put
you can-
disguise kit on, but also
You can treat it in
this is for
you can
other
treat it in the
people.
same way as if
It's a
you're like
stealth
looking
check.
through an illusion, like
Yeah,
you're looking
yeah.
for things you would recognize. I think it's an investigation is typically through illusion magic.
Party never ends.
I have like a lizard brain right now, trying to think of all my options.
I think it's you have a pretty easy one right in front of you. I don't know why you're not taking it.
Yeah, it's an investigation check. If you feel compelled in front of you to try and see through whatever is in front of you, if something feels off.
Rolled an 18 on my
Would it be an insight then?
If they're-
Yeah,
Or-
it'd be insight first before you would try and see a disguise. So it'd be insight
Okay.
first, and then you got an 18. What were you looking for specifically?
Just like I just wanted to see because it seems like they're being very sketchy. I was wondering if they're lying or if they're not giving the whole.
Make a deception check, Mata.
I was trying to read motives, and I got a 7.
Nice.
I got a 19.
Oh.
So the two of you and none the wiser. What about you, Far?
I got a 15 on my insight.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you deceive them all.
Finally, a good roll.
And what helped is Killian speaks up and says that he does remember you. Yeah, you were totally
Yeah.
at the gates yesterday.
Who's at the gates? Yeah, they remember you.
Well, this
Thanks.
is all fine and dandy, but should we be?
Yeah, we got somewhere to be.
Yeah, we
Can I make an insight check in what Killian said to see if he's actually covering for me or not, like lying?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm
Absolutely.
just dumb, yeah, go for it.
Absolutely. There is no deception here.
Yeah,
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 just-
no, that doesn't.
You're in
No,
suspense
What did you
I
get?
don't.
campaign
3.
disguised.
You have no idea.
Wait,
Yeah,
actually, no.
His
Hard to read.
His eyes are an enigma.
The inner machinations of my mind are an
I'm
enigma.
not sure if
I
there's any
can't-
lights on right now.
I
I
can't
don't
wait
think
for
there ever
Adrian
lights
to
on.
spend the rest of this campaign disguised fully, trying to deceive us.
He rejoined
None of
the
us-
group into disguise, and every
None of us
day
know he's Adrian.
he just continues to deceive the group of his real identity for the remainder of the campaign. Hey,
And
I'm
so
awful,
awful.
though, for no reason. For no reason, I need to do the exact same thing that last guy wanted to do.
Still give me a rumble.
unless,
Everyone's
We got somewhere to be, so unless
Yeah.
you've got something real quick, we're heading out.
Oh my
Yeah, we-
god, this is the longest 13 minutes of my life. Holy shit.
Yeah.
yeah, we,
Oh my god. It's only been 13 minutes of this?
we should head off.
We should leave.
We're going. I'm not
We
waiting
start,
for him
we
anymore.
start turning around and walking.
Abel start.
away.
Yeah, I was about to say Abel starts walking. Abel's
Listen,
really
unless he
pissed off.
shows up, we're leaving.
Where are we going? Because
We're going up to Last Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're leaving the last
Nice.
Do
star.
I? Do I
Because
hear?
Mahua still had some
Still
stuff to
relatively
do.
close?
okay, I was like, we're not trying to go to Rumble anymore. So
Yeah, but
I
Mahua's
might be able to do something up there.
Yeah. So it's better than nothing.
But I
And
do
Abel
hear
is
that
just
read.
mad.
Where?
Do I hear them saying they're going to Last Star?
Yeah, they're just like that in front of your face right now. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I just want to double check.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
They're pissed off and now ignoring this weird guy in front of them. They're like, all right, whatever, cool, you were there. And
All right.
I guess they're just staring at the new saviors. Weirdo.
Yeah,
I'm an admirer.
Yeah, yeah.
sure, whatever he said, it makes you sleep better at night.
well, if we don't have to leave right now, I'd love to go back and.
I don't think we stay around. I don't like that guard. He was a bit too trigger happy.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit too trigger happy.
Works for me.
I don't
Trigger.
want them to call my.
What are
bluff
triggers? What do you mean
What's a
triggers?
Sorry, he was a bit too quiver happy.
Quiver.
That's good.
Triggers
But-
probably do exist in this world, though, with ballistas. Those do exist. So.
Yeah.
Bow and arrow.
There's triggers on traps. so
Crossbows.
it would be. But trigger
Quiver happy is a good.
Yeah, quiver happy works well, but trigger happy doesn't work. But triggers do. Anyway, who cares?
Interesting. We got there. Okay, so I guess we're leaving.
Yeah, so I guess we start walking.
Yeah, we start leaving Adrian.
The
Yeah,
five
bye.
of you start walking away. Hadrian, what are you doing?
Wait, did we ever buy the map? Yes, we did. Far
Yeah, we
out.
did.
Far out. Okay. Far's in charge. Okay.
How much did you say maps were?
Oh no. 10 gold.
They just
He's gonna
sold out the
solo.
last map.
Fuck.
It was 10 gold pieces.
He's
got
gonna
to draw
solo it.
those, so it's gonna take him time to draw a new one.
Oh, that's great. I know they're going last star. Is there like just like a path out of the city that just goes north? Is there just a north path
I'm sure.
that they're taking? I don't know.
What?
Like, okay, because we've been in Iron Hollow for like a day or so, and we came in from the west, right? And we're at the
You
western
came from
entrance,
the
right?
east. You came from the east. You came from the west from the game that we played. I'm sorry. Because you guys had to have come to Iron Hollow before going to the cave.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So what are you talking about specifically?
I literally just said like entrance to Iron Hollow, and when I said that, I assumed the western entrance. We came in from Sandhill, like after like the cave incident and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
assuming we're there, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Is that path just go? Is that just one path leading out of the city going west, or does it branch off going north?
It's kind of like it just opens. There's compass directions that exit from each side of the castle, and it just sort of goes for a little bit. But because it's flat land, there's no like hard path. You can just go wherever you want once you get out of sight of the castle.
Fuck.
It's like these aren't super tamed or paved roads over here. It's just sort of dirt paths, and some go to sand dunes, some go into a forest, some go to a forest on fire, some goes back east where you came from.
And is Hadrian aware of the bounty from Soromir? How large it is? Should he or should he not be? Because we didn't clarify. Because,
Yeah,
you
you have no idea.
Oh,
You've
fuck.
just been on the run. You don't have a clue.
Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, I'll definitely attempt to trail behind them a large distance and follow them out of the city.
Is Adam just gonna stalk us and try to deceive the
Yeah.
party for the entire campaign?
I mean,
every time we
how
go
far
somewhere
would
new,
this
there's a
be?
new random person.
Is there any way we could do like a perception check?
Yeah, if there's someone
Well,
following
we
us.
need to
Passively.
clarify.
Yeah, he's gonna give me stealth checks. It's not your passive perceptions will be fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna give
Well-
me a stealth check to trail them.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like wait until they're out of the city a bit. So I think they're still like they haven't left yet.
Oh, we're leaving
No, they
now.
left. They're on their way.
We've gone.
They're
We're gone.
Oh, they're on the way.
They're going to
so
last star. Yep.
So I roll a stealth check now, or just the
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, if you want to follow
Did
them.
we ever? Oh God, did we ever buy like provisions or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I have some.
Oh no,
I've got enough for everybody to have at least something.
we're all idiots. We're all idiots.
I still got the So
Nope.
math is hard. 27.
You don't sell the plus 10. It's been more than an hour.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I get 17.
Bar, you notice somebody.
Yep.
joining the group.
I would say. You have to say his passive is nutty.
It's over 20 is his passive, so.
Oh,
Mhm.
Does Far tell the group about this?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely, fellas.
absolutely. I'm not.
Abel has drawn his sword and is like,
Yeah, we all turn around.
Yeah.
"What are you?
How far,
What are you
how far
doing?"
behind us is he? How far behind us is he?
How far behind them are you?
Well, I'm probably like within at least like probably like 50. 'Cause
Yeah.
I probably got too close and they noticed me.
Yeah, it sounds about right. You're within ranged weapon attacks, yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna, yeah, Keelan's gonna unhook his crossbow and just kind of have it at his hand.
Do we have a problem, sir?
I recommend talking.
I killed a vampire yesterday. I'm not against killing another person.
when we met with the guy when we came back to the tavern for the first time, he did say there were thousands of missing people, right?
Yeah.
So, you asked me what I'm doing. I would say, what are you gonna do anything about the other hundreds of people that are still missing?
No, not
We
right
are
now.
gonna do something about we are going to do something about the person actively following us and
Yeah,
trying
the one that's
to
literally
about it.
50 feet from me that I can shoot with a crossbow in the next 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Listen, I know we've had a very interesting day. Now, I recommend just coming clean about your intentions so we can be on our merry way.
I'm looking for a friend of mine who went missing.
Insight check.
Oh my god, yeah, insight check,
Insight
insight check
check.
that. I'm inciting that. This is awful.
Um,
I'm inciting to see if he's lying. That is specific.
I'm using my inspiration die on this.
Oh, fuck
Adam?
you!
21!
Hoping to achieve.
Yeah, what are you doing
By the
here?
end of this session, like I'm trying to understand where we're going with this.
I'll
be honest as a DM, I'm not a fan of everyone against you right now. I don't think that's fun. You guys are having fun, but like this can't continue. Like
Yeah.
I know.
Can I speak bluntly? Can I
I'm just
speak
waiting for
bluntly
him
with?
to be Hadrian again.
Can I speak bluntly with what I'm aware of, given what we've talked about here? With his backstory.
I was about to state that the situation here of a stranger you guys straight up asked question to, didn't answer any of your questions, basically just ignored you, then started following you. Once again, you clearly asked, please state your intentions, and the response was, you gonna help those other people? Like, this is red flags for the rest of the party. Terror.
Yeah.
Is this guy gonna wear my skin? Is this person a fan? Or are they just socially awkward? What is going on?
Adam, can I speak very frankly to you?
My thing is, like, when I like revealed some of my backstory at the tavern thing.
Yes.
The only reason I did that is because Abel was the one asking questions. Because it's like the other three that we met in Sand Hollow. Because I haven't been with Abel Killing for like a week.
Sure, yeah.
And the other we've only been together for like a day or so. So Hadrian does not trust them whatsoever.
Sure,
but
reasonable.
Trust Abel and Killian like somewhat.
Yes.
But isn't willing to convey a lot with the others present. Is basically my angle on it.
Makes sense. It makes sense. And that's why we're in this weird situation.
I mean, you still gotta like give us a reason to like, if you join.
I got a 21 insight.
Well, I've heard I've gotten a couple DMs and heard a few statements about the willingness to take me in, and I'm a little scared.
I'm not.
Adam,
out of game.
Your character has no idea, to be honest.
Adam, in the nicest way possible. You have the easiest out literally sitting right in front of you, and I don't understand how you're not taking it.
I don't know what
Reed has literally told you how to do it. Like, he practically told you how to do it. I don't get it.
I mean,
this is amazing.
Alright, fine.
I mean,
I take the disguise kit off.
In the middle of the road.
In the middle of the
take
road.
off the disguise kit.
Oh my god. Alright.
Killian just like face
perception, based on what you said earlier, you can see a bunch of the Dawn Guards now at the front.
But don't I have a cloak?
Asking
But don't I have my hood up
about
still?
anybody that is left right now. You do have a hood up. You're fine. You just changed out of the disguise, and you guys all now see this awkward person that potentially was looking to where your skin is. In fact, just Hadrian. Potentially
Killian does like
where your skin.
That's like the longest face palm. It just goes.
Let's get out of here.
What is your problem?
Jesus
Let's
Lord,
get out of here.
Gods above, please start walking, please.
Let's get out of here.
How did you ever get yourself into this much trouble if you're this bad at this?
I mean, I feel like that just answers the question. It says,
the that's true.
Win.
You answered your own question.
That's true.
Let's get out of here before.
Let's get moving because if you throw me in jail already, I'm gonna.
So do you all
We start walking
to the north? Is that where you're looking for to go to Last Star?
Yes, we start moving that way.
Okay.
I hope there's a village or something on the way because we did not buy food at all. That's not good.
So
he said this isn't going to be hardcore keeping track of rations or anything.
I also can take care of that.
Alright, based.
How long do you want to travel for the day?
I guess just normal distance without pushing exhaustion.
Dark, yeah.
Yep.
It starts getting dark.
Okay, so
Pacing ourselves, obviously.
so normal about 6 to 8 hours of walking today, getting distance in and setting up camp. I would like everyone, you set up camp. What are you doing by the campfire?
Far. Can I see the map real quick?
Of course. And he kind of pulls out of his bag.
Yeah, in a minute. Hey, Jared, I think I'm gonna ask the obvious questions everyone's thinking. Give us a good reason not to turn you in for that money.
What money? This is new
What
to
money?
you.
Oh, you didn't hear him? You're worth 300,000 gold.
And
To the Dawn Guard?
And
To
Soromir.
Soromir.
Panic throughout your body, you feel.
Who told you this?
The guy who just questioned us for 20 minutes because we were transgently related to you.
Some of them
An hour, my bad. Sorry.
Some seconds.
Yeah.
What did you tell him?
That's a great question now, isn't it?
Instead of asking us questions, you answer our questions.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not in any position to worry about it. Obviously, we
I'm gonna have
left
to pull up
without
the
you.
backstory.
Like,
I'm gonna get names right.
We need
Give me a specific question.
transparency.
Dude,
Yeah,
dice
transparency.
are not on your side. I just rolled a random encounter that I'm not doing right now, but Adam, just give up. Whatever's happening tonight, the world is conspiring against you. I have a random encounter table. A knight on a warhorse wielding a lance rides up and finds the party. Just as a random encounter, fun thing out of nowhere. And charges them down. Why would he be doing that, I wonder? Who knows?
Yeah.
We're not doing that. I'm going to put this away for a little bit. You guys keep talking. Whatever you did tonight, apologize to whomever you've wronged in the universe.
Oh, I've wronged a lot of people. That's kind of
Yeah.
a problem.
God. What's the likelihood of that?
That's a lot of money we could get and a lot of problems
Today's
solved pretty
not been
quickly.
my day.
So, please explain to us what it is you did that got
And why we
Soromir
shouldn't-
so upset that they set a bounty for 300,000 gold on your head. Let's start with that.
And also, why
In
it's
detail, please.
why it's even worth us giving our blood, sweat, and tears to get you to Rumble.
We'll get
Because
to that
that
part in a minute.
300,000's looking pretty hot.
I'll answer the first question. I'm gonna totally butcher some fucking pronunciations. And I might need you to fill in some blanks because I only
I'll
have a couple
happily help
lines.
you, dude. I'm here to help. I really am. I just, you know, you play how you want to play the game.
He wants to help you. You have to let him help you.
Oh, this whole Soromir thing was his idea, though.
Not like this. Not to this degree. Not even close. It was way neutered, and you're like, nah.
So, I gotta give you a small piece of advice. If you're in trouble, don't blame the DM for the trouble.
No. I'm just saying, this whole backstory was his idea, and I incorporated it when I shouldn't have.
No! From the sound of it, it sounds like it's your...
No, Abel said what...
Explain to us
what
in
is-
detail why Soromir is so mad at you that they have a 300,000 gold bounty on your head.
Okay, I only have like 3 sentences on this, so detail is not going to be the option. But
You can improvise, and I
Like,
can
just
correct
be
you
like
if it's
transparent
crazy.
about it is what he wants, is what I mean.
if I'm crazy. Luther Rasmus? Is that how we're going with this?
Lord Rasmus, yes.
Lord Rasmus. I may or may not have killed a certain noble named Luther Rasmus, and his son happens to be a champion, and he might have been in the room when I
Do I
went through the murder.
recognize this name?
Go ahead and make a history check with advantage, Lord Rasmus.
Do you kill someone with a champion in the room?
Advantage.
Well, they're a prospect champion.
Okay,
Natural
prospect.
20.
That's like, oh man.
20. Yeah, champion doesn't sound right. Prospect champion. As you know,
Oh.
Soromir is very famous, especially in Ashaya. You learn of the many tales of Soromir and what many of their motives are, and the people that come through your shop and have told you things. The people of Soromir, you know that he mentions it. There was a big hubbub that happened not too long ago. Lord Rasmus of House Rasmus, one of the, I believe, is it 8 or 10 major holds of Soromir, had an unexpected death. His son was in agony and has put out quite a reward to find the killer. The son removed himself from the. They talked about that right after one of Killian's fights. From the running as they were trying to be part of the the champion armors they try and activate. There's 2 that Sormir has on their person, and they're trying to get a champion to uptake it after they had a champion defend themselves in the past during the Madness Wars. So that's a mantle they've been striving for, and normally anybody that's a candidate for them is typically extraordinary. And Lord Rasmus is one of the more powerful of the house, and he has the strongest cavalry known to this side of the world.
Wait, that was you? Heard about that all the way in Ashaya. That was you?
Maybe.
So
I'm traveling with a cold-blooded killer.
Second question. Why did you kill Lord Rasmus, who, by the way, has the strongest cavalry unit on this continent?
Army, not unit. Army.
Army. Sorry,
Army.
I used the wrong
We're
terminology.
literally making enemies with the biggest army ever.
See, that information is also news to me. Okay, reading. Fuck it. Screw it. I'll tell you everything.
There we go.
Transparency.
That's what I've been waiting to hear all night. I just want you to tell me everything.
We've been waiting for like 10 minutes. I don't think it's fair to say that.
I just want to help you, Hadrian.
I was working for an organization trying to recruit Lord Rasmus into our ranks. He backed out of the deal, and I had to take him out.
What kind of organization?
Is it a syndicate?
Was it a criminal organization?
Possibly.
All right. Let me make you, and all of you, feel free to interrupt me if you disagree with what I'm about to with what I'm about to say. If we help you, you're not gonna do criminal shit anymore. Because I'm not gonna help you out about $300,000 gold bounty just for you to go and do criminal shit again and get another 300,000 gold bounty on your head.
I'm not helping out unless I get some money out of this. So unless you've got a really good offer, I feel like we can just
believe in second chances. That's why I want to help you. But I need to understand that you're not gonna just go and make the same mistakes again.
I love you, Abel.
See what?
I love you so much.
The thing that annoys me is Abel and Killy are taking completely opposite stances on this.
Yeah, I mean,
I can only
convincing arguments. Just say your piece. Do your thing. Don't try to win. Just do what you want.
The syndicates in Rumble are not considered criminal, right?
Because they certainly are, but they're in power.
Oh, fuck.
They're criminal organizations. That's why the name syndicate is in their title. But they also own the place. So, like, who's gonna say no to that? The other organization doesn't really believe in criminality. That's not really a thing.
Oh, that's always wonderful to hear.
That's a moral call from people that believe themselves of higher morality nonsense. That's but those are some people that are wishy-washy bullshitters.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of nobles by any means, but killing of innocents I have a problem with.
He was far from innocent.
We murdered a bunch of
What did he do?
vampires yesterday.
Vampires that were kidnapping people.
I want to sympathize with you. So what did he do to deserve that?
He was more than willing to work with a criminal organization.
That's a good start. Okay.
Yeah, here I just lack complete information.
Okay.
Well, information my character should know, but information that I do not know.
What in particular? No. We can do
the process of him trying to join Crimson Rose, because it wouldn't just be a conversation, boom, join, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There'd definitely be stages to it. I don't know what said stages would be.
What do you
Lord
think
Rasmus.
to join the organization? What was the first thing you did when you initiated with Lord Rasmus? What was the first thing that, as you were inserted into there to gain his attention, what was the first step of acceptance to see if he was willing to join?
Well, actually, I'm gonna just ask a shit ton of questions here, and you're just gonna have to bear with me. But
Yeah.
after I finished with the Obsidian Syndicate and Rumble,
Yeah.
and I was like, I didn't like willingly go to Soromir. I was like placed there by like higher
Yes,
ups.
you were, and you were put
So-
right in there. Yep.
So
You were placed inside his noble house.
his noble house.
Mhm.
So I probably would have spent a few months there, or like just a couple months, just like laying low, learning
Mhm.
about Soromir and stuff.
Absolutely, learning about the country, learning about his every in and out to try and get on his side in favorability, and you earned his trust over time. And then, as he saw you as almost like a confidant of sort, the two of you started spending more time together and discussing ideas, and you started floating more things that initially he wasn't very like, oh no, I don't know about that. And then you were more persuasive over time, and you were able to massage these ideas into him more and more, and they became more reasonable and considerable to Lord Rasmus.
Because since I'm not high up in the organization,
Mhm.
I wouldn't have any detailed knowings of like what the plan was after that, right? After recruiting Lord Rasmus, I was placed
No.
specifically for that.
Yeah, just to get him. Yeah, that's all. You're just here to get him. Get him to help.
Shit,
help
that
the
does not
cause.
help me. That does not help me at all.
If you got him,
Um,
you would have definitely had some big steps.
All right. So, I don't care about the money. I want to help you, but like I said, I need some sort of guarantee that you're not gonna just run off, do more criminal shit, and get yourself in trouble again. You have to earn this.
If you can get me out of Don Call, I can make that a guarantee.
Deal.
You keep saying that. You keep saying get me out of here, but you don't offer anything with that. How are you gonna do that?
That is good enough for me. I'm convinced to help you.
There are 3 other characters who have not said anything.
No, they're just
Is this
staring
right now?
daggers silently listening to this. Do the other 3 want to add anything, or are you enjoying the squirming?
I will say that I have things that I have to do that I cannot go to jail for. I'm willing to help, but if I see even a slight inkling of you harming innocents, I will not hesitate to turn you in a second notice.
I'll nod to that.
Okay.
I'll acknowledge it.
Okay. The other 2 just leave you with your thoughts.
All right.
All right. Is that
Well,
all you're gonna say for a night? Is
They're
that
satisfied with it, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
okay?
I will. Why don't you all turn into bed?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a very long, exhausting day.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep first watch.
Oh, what a novel idea!
I'll keep
I'll get
watching
second.
with you.
I'll keep second watch.
I only
Alright.
need sleep for 4 hours.
Yeah.
So,
So after Killian's watch, Far will finish up the night. So me
Yeah, I'll
and
sleep
Avalon
first.
will do a 2-hour shift. Killian will do the next one, and then Far will do the 4-hour
You
shift.
only need.
I
two.
just
You only need.
I just realized I was supposed to be rolling
Okay,
with
dude.
disadvantage this entire time. because
I
I'm
knew that a
exhausted.
while ago, and I'm just like, your night was so bad, I let it go because of your.
I mean, I was
exhaustion.
rolling bad anyway. It's not like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I-
change it.
Adrian,
Yeah.
Adrian, get some sleep. You need it. You really do.
Mm.
And I will keep watch.
While we were prepping for the night, I'm gonna
Mhm.
take the map and mostly focused on the last star area. I'm gonna start committing it to memory with my Outlander feature
Cool.
background.
You got it.
Ooh.
I have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and I can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features.
Also, an idea that I just had in my brain.
Mhm.
We could also take a boat from Last Star to Rumble.
That's a novel.
What a
idea.
novel idea!
We could sail. If we could sail a boat. I like boat. I can sail a boat. I'm pretty good. I come from a water place, so
Mhm.
what is this? What
believe-
is
I
this
believe
between
the-
you two right now? Because
believe the word
clearly,
you're
That's
looking
exactly
for
what the other
seafaring.
group did. We went from Rumble to last.
Yeah,
like there's
By
clearly
boat.
history here.
that's not good.
Babu, when you have the map, Fire is very much like, don't ruin it. Like, he doesn't have a lot. And that's the kind of thing that like he's just very protective of.
I'm more just like I'm not like doing like writing or anything. I'm just studying it, and then I'll hand it back to you after like an hour or so of memorizing it.
Okay.
Killian, can I talk to you for a minute before you turn in?
Sure. Why not?
So that thing you did during the vampire fight, what the fuck?
There's a lot of things that happened during that fight. You're gonna have to be a lot more specific.
Okay, the weird part where you threw a ball and a shadow version of you appeared. What the
I don't
fuck
know what you're talking about.
Alien, how long have I known you? Don't bullshit me.
You pick up a thing or two.
You know I saw it. I literally patted you on the back and said, nice job saving Evelyn.
I'm just like lying there after reading the map, and I'm gonna be like, after hounding Hadrian for needing to tell the truth, it's not very polite to subsequently be very withholding of the truth.
I think there's a difference between being good in a fight and being a literal war criminal.
Listen, I don't know what that is. I'm just concerned about you. Okay?
Something to be concerned about. You pick up a thing or two after getting into enough fights.
Alright. Well, get some sleep. And I'm gonna take watch.
We're on
perception check on watch, you two. Give me perception checks, the two of you.
What's your perception?
My perception is +2.
Oh, okay. I was gonna...
Also, on the map, is it supposed to be Starguard? Is that spelled right, or is that wrong?
It is. Don't comment on those things, please.
16.
I was just wondering.
Are you
16.
fucking kidding me right now?
Every time you spelled guard, it is incorrect.
Is that
I purposely did not want to hurt your feelings, though.
That's
furious.
funny.
I'm
That's
fucking
funny.
furious.
Okay.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Look what you did.
That's how it's spelled in their land. All right, back off.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, that works. Easy right off. We're done. Yeah, we're done. It's easy.
Ragnorm right now.
Alright, anyways.
God.
I rolled a 16 on perception.
Okay.
I rolled 14.
Okay. The two of you see oh my god. Beautiful. As you guys actually see a big lumbering figure come over. Very, very tall. Lanky and long hair dripping down, big nose as it starts coming to the group, and you can start to see by the dim fire you have almost greenish skin as it starts getting close to the group, and you hear in some clear but a little broken common this thing go, hey.
Can I help you?
Yeah. And that's will end tonight's session.
That was wild.
That's awful.
Adrian.
It was fun.
That was
fun. Wild.
That was fun. I enjoyed it. I heavily enjoyed it.
This is not what I expected, but here we
Yeah,
are.
this is not how I expect. Remember how we were all hyping up like how Adam's backstory was going to get killed in 2 weeks, and here we are, second week. It's already here. It's knocking.
So,
But we're alive.
Some of it, yeah.
We will see you everyone next Saturday for our next session. So I will turn the stream off. Thanks for tuning in.